Hello. Okay. Friday, so time for some more Hades. I've been thinking about some other games that kind of looked interesting, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Friday, I think, is going to still be Hades for now, regardless. I mean, today certainly is. But I was just like trying to think if there's anything I want to change in the upcoming schedule. There's definitely a couple games coming out not too long that I want to play. I mean, for one, Pokemon, obviously. Had that on the mind because the trailer came out yesterday. Although the trailer, to be honest, didn't really show that much that was new, but still, looking forward to playing that. And then Wild Frost, which I've kind of mentioned. I thought about streaming the demo, but I've already basically played most of the content of the demo, so maybe I'll wait till full release and then I'll start playing then. I'll start streaming it then. I'll probably stream that for a while because that game seems fun. If I'm going to be playing it to the same degree that, I mean, I've streamed Slay the Spire a few times, but not that much because I played it a lot kind of before or around when I started streaming, but I didn't really stream it. And yeah. That game is awesome too. But it'll be nice to play one that I haven't played the heck out of already. But anyway, for today, it'll be Hades. So let's get that up and running. Okay. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if we can get 3 runs in today, or if it'll be just another 2 for today. We're basically good to go. We basically set everything up last time. I just spent all my time setting everything up. Okay, it's another... Oh, it's a bow run, right. The bow I have... What does it do? Oh, it loads the charge, that's right.
You call that a hit?
Well, we'll see how it goes, and I already took this. Okay, let's just jump on in. So I don't think I need any... Yeah, I can go down to just 1 heat, because... Oh, jeez. Which I guess will be convenience fee. I don't mind the money being a little bit higher. It's almost become normal in my brain now. Going back to normal money would feel weird. Oh, I'm not going to get much out of this. I've made it all the way to the end. I just didn't get all the way through. That's unfortunate. I'll only get 1 Titan's Blood out of this run even if I win. And it's very possible that this will just end my streak, as I've been saying. Because I suck with the bow in this game. So we're really going to have to do our best here. Just have to play slow and methodical, which unfortunately goes against the idea that I'm going to be able to get this run done quickly. Oh, I needed to give him the nectar. I'm dumb.
But I want you to understand.
Oh, look, story. That's story dialogue.
She's gone. We all have grieved. Perhaps Demeter shall finally accept what has occurred.
But Zeus knows what happened. He knows he sent her down here, and now she's gone.
As a family.
Well, I guess he doesn't know that she's gone. Well, now she's back. Kind of wild. Okay, special causes lightning bolt to strike foes. That's okay, given our special is a big cast that could just rain lightning down, assuming it's on hit. I don't actually know for sure, though. Oh, I did kind of want to see how this cast would work since we load the cast now. The cast isn't really going to stick the way we were hoping the other ones would. So this kind of cast is okay. Tempted. The damage is kind of low, but even at higher rarity, the damage goes up to, what, 80? So that's kind of a difference. Could take this and just wait to get the cast, I guess. Let's see. I mean, I don't know that this is the right thing. Whoops. Where is it happening? Is it where it hits, or is it where I'm firing? This is where it hits. It also doesn't. It seems to have a cooldown. I don't know. I'm not clear on how that one works. I don't use it very much. Is where it hits.
I'm empty.
I'm empty. then it keeps going. You can't stop. Ooh, Nectar would be nice, especially because now it also gives me a random palm level, but I'm already at 125 health. Oh, there's the icon by my health bar. That's the emblem that we upgraded to last time by spending a bunch of darkness and keys or whatever it was. It's probably worth it early in the run right now just to get an advantage while we're in easy floors. Or, well, take the disadvantage while we're in hard easy floors.
You called yourself Persephone years back. Why do you continue to return? Respond.
That's my job now.
Master Chaos, it seems I've developed something of a talent around breaking out of here. Or there, I mean, the underworld. So, it's become more of an official role for me, I guess. If escape shouldn't be possible, then someone needs to find the gaps.
And you live in the gaps.
You shall visit with me still, despite accomplishing the principal object of your journey back when first we met. Good.
Chaos is weird. Increased cast damage by 46%. 31 health. Yeah, I'll take the caustic shot. Just gotta dodge the bombs for a bit. Okay, of these three, we take the key, because it gives us a Fated Authority as well. Darkness could be okay. 5 HP is not bad. So I guess I just spam the special until my cast is up. Just to keep that bay while I'm recharging my cast. That seems okay. I gotta remember to give the nectar to Zeus when I see him. I should probably also just be picking random ones and giving him nectar.
Let's deal some death.
Pop. Pop. Ow! Did that hit me? Oh, but I don't know who I want to give them to because I gotta just pick some and do it. But I don't have enough nectar for all of them. But on the other hand, I will probably keep gaining nectar. I could keep buying nectar for sure too. Nectar's not that expensive. It's like 50, right? Because the key is 10 and there's 5 keys. It's just slow. Crush shot. You know, this is actually one of the situations where I'm actually more okay with crush shot because like we know that the cast will hit point blank. Because that's my main issue with this cast normally, is I hate the point-blank nature of this cast, because it's like, what's the point of... Now it's just, like, reducing my range options. I mean, it does decent damage, I guess, but then it's like, okay, but I have to actually be so close to hit it. This might actually be a situation where it's pretty useful. This is epic, but it's, not that helpful. Passion Dash is good, though, too. I think I could take Crush Shot. I mean, it's... Again, low rarity, whatever.
Beautiful.
That's nifty. I guess we'll see how it really works once we use it. Because I don't think the arrows pierce, so I think it just hits on point blank. But if they pierced, it might go through. Which is something to keep in mind. Which I don't even know if I would want that. Okay, well, unfortunately. These things die, just get blown up, so. Bombs.
The boon I got from
Okay,
Chaos
boon
has a
is.
new effect.
Oh, so we have even stronger crush shot now. Which, speaking of, I mean that's not that much increase, but this is another huge increase. That's an extra. Okay, it starts out at 50. Level 1 gives it 40 extra damage. The next level gives it an extra 54 damage. That's like a huge bonus. That's crazy. That's more than double the increase. It's not double straight up on damage, but it's like double the increase from base. And with our extra 44%, that's going to be doing like 200 damage. Ooh, Poseidon. The cast just, when we load up this cast, it does 200 damage on hit.
It's that damn wretched sneak.
Oh, and the cast sticks too, even when it comes out the bow. Ow. Yeah, 225. That hit me? That's dumb.
See you next time, I'm sure.
Oh, so you've already heard from Aphrodite, have you, nephew? Understandable. But first things first. Now let me add a little something to all that.
Tempest Strike. Knockback could be okay. Hydraulic Might is especially with the bow. Ocean's Bounty's pretty meh. Guess we take Tempest Strike. Extra damage is not bad, and the knockback is fine on the bow, more or less. Ooh, we got a lot of Fated Authority. I guess I gotta start rolling. 3 Fated Authority. I could do double roll something, although I think it's less value
You
than
think you can just walk away from here?
once 3 times. Assuming we're not like really heavily digging for something. Fine, just gotta be careful.
Hold on.
Everyone's blowing up. We're fine.
That's quite enough.
Finally.
Palm or shop? Take the palm. So for the shops, we're on 40%, so we need 420 for a shop. Like, when we have the cast up, our cast does so much damage that, like, even just a short, quick shot does huge damage if we have the cast up. Look at that.
Delicious.
I mean, I didn't realize that the levels on crush shots scale the damage so quickly. Like, that's more than we're getting off this, because we're getting, I mean, we're shooting these like maybe 2, maybe 3 times for each crush shot, but like that's not going to give us that much extra damage overall. Nor is this. I mean, we just keep taking that then. Now this does, especially because we also have the extra 50% damage, like that's doing 250-ish now. 260 even. Oh, double boon. Okay, double boon's definitely better than Sisyphus here. As much as I would love to talk to Sisyphus, he doesn't actually give us much. His help is not as good as the other 2 events.
The gods want me to pick a favorite.
Oh, do I actually have to start? If I want to give the nectar, I might have to start with this one. I don't even know if I can give the nectar after either, but I can't do it now for sure. Well, let's find out.
I'm grateful, dearest.
I mean, I could be okay with that, except I lose Poseidon Boon is kind of a pain. But like, that's also just stronger, and the knockback's not that important. Not that the weak is helpful. This call is not bad. Oh, Sweet Surrender could be nice. That's a weak payoff. But then we do kind of want Heartbreak Strike to get more weak. Doubling the damage on the bow isn't that much. It's not as much as we're getting off the cast anyway, but it is still better than nothing. Although we already do have an extra, we're already getting extra 45%. So it's just doubling the bonus. Or rather, it's going to increase our damage by like a third, roughly. Yeah, roughly a third. On the regular shots. I guess that's not that much. Relatively minor, and we lose the knockback. The knockback's not huge, but it is something, especially since we already have a way to apply weak. I might just take Sweet Surrender, just for like bosses, basically, because against single targets, this is not going to matter. If we're applying weak, we're also doing like 250 damage. They're just blowing up. Could also take the call. The call is good against bosses. It's kind of not that helpful against random stuff, but just like 2,500 damage every time it fills up is not bad. It's like a solid chunk of damage. Would this add up to that much damage extra? Probably not. I could reroll. I have plenty of rerolls. But these are already good enough that could be worth taking. I'm overthinking this. There is an element of, okay, is this a prereq for anything, right? Because this presumably has the other, empty inside's another weak benefit. So this is, we get this because of the weak. We probably need that stuff for, yeah, Sweet Surrender is needed. Weak effects also have a 15% chance to charm. So that's a reason to take this. This gives us a chance at getting unhealthy fixation. Could also get Blown Kiss. I mean, look, that would be sick too. Although, I don't think we can ever get the first hit bonus damage. Because it's going to hit them off the bow first. Well, actually, unless if it hits the AoE, which if it shoots farther, would make that possible. So I guess there is that. It basically replaces the arrow damage. Actually, probably more than the arrow damage, to be honest. I mean, these would be good, though, right? Stronger weak is fine. Stronger weak duration would also be good if we're trying to get weak payoffs. But mostly I want to take this just for the sake of getting this, because this is I want for the prophecy, but also this actually would be nice. 15% chance to charm, just like makes it so that if anything survives, it may just get charmed, which is not something, which would not be bad. Okay, we're probably going to keep getting offered this if we see more Aphrodite boons, so it's probably fine, but we should take this while we can, I guess.
No love without pain.
Nephew, when presented with a choice to side against me or not to be such a fool,
The alternative is being a fool, apparently.
Next time,
Damned either way, I guess.
Actually, when we can break the armor with the arrow, that actually just blows them up because it counts separately as a second damage instance. Okay, this is rough. Okay, we're clear. Oh, I can't give it to you anyway. Okay, that's fine.
no need to hold such grudge
That
any longer.
is actually kind of a pain. Zeus is kind of a pain with bow, just because we have to charge it. I guess I could have been going for weak shots. Again, like I said, when well, okay, the base bow does like 100 damage fully charged. Or a power shotted, right? I don't know. I am getting extra bonus damage too, so I guess there's, I don't know. Okay, static discharge would be good. I mean, it would make our special jolt for 113, which is good. Bigger bolt is also not bad, but less consequential, I think, overall. This makes our special even stronger overall. I mean, jolt is just good. Yeah. Well, all the more reason to use our special sometimes, too. Both of our special, I mean, basically between cast shots, we probably should just be using our special. I don't think our regular shot is worth it. It gets knockback and it's a little stronger, but now with the jolts, just kind of want to be applying. They die. You die. They die.
You want to go?
Zapped. See, I like when it can hit the AoE on the on them with the cast, because that's like big damage all around. I need to start recovering health. Ooh, hammer. Like to see that. This is special time. Skulls means just keep spamming the special. Oh, it got to me? Come on. How'd you dodge that? Come on. When they walk right between the special shots, it's funny. Triple shot. I wonder how the cast works with that. Point blank shot. That's funny. Man, we have like none of these. Or a chain shot. How does that work with the special? That probably just casts at the very end, right? It must. Chain shot does seem nifty. If the triple shot, if they all throw the cast, this seems for sure like the right option, just because it makes it hit so much extra stuff. But if it hits on each bounce, this would actually be way better even beyond that, because this hits 4 or 3 foes, and it's not, and like this is only a chance to hit a bunch, but like only if they're grouped up. I mean, this they sort of have to be grouped up a little too. I mean, chain shot does seem safer. Well, I don't know. Just having a spread. This feels like it has to fire on all of them, right? Like what? Or what? Is it just gonna be the middle one? I guess it could just be the middle one. This is probably just at the end. I can't imagine this firing on each one. That would be crazy. Even though I guess the number of fires would be like the same, but just like it wouldn't work. Like if you had the casts, if it was a thrown cast, it would look very wonky. Versus this. Although similarly, if you had a thrown cast, it would just fly out the end of all 3. That doesn't seem to make sense either. Oh, man, I wish the prophecy would decide for me by having taken one of these before. Man, I have had like no bow runs. This is what we're realizing. Point blank shot also isn't bad because it means I can just quick charge stuff. Extra 150 damage. I don't even need to charge like that. And if I have the special up, that's a lot of damage. Chain shot's probably fine though. Chain shot gives me a little bit more AoE, although I kind of have that covered to some degree. But then again, this is going to serve a similar purpose to the special that I have anyway. This at least does something different.
Fix that.
Well, I can't really test it here, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, it's a forced chop, and I don't even have close to enough money. Alright, no heart.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Well, we haven't seen a fountain. Early strong drink is good, but this is only going to be 12% guaranteed, as opposed to the 20 when we get epic. 12% is not as helpful. I'd probably just take the epic drunken dash, to be honest. That gives my dash, I mean, that's a decent dash. It just is a bunch of extra damage along the way. And it gives me potential for hangover synergies later. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, we're still not going to be able to find out how this works, probably, for now, because it's just
What's
Meg.
new, Meg?
Tell me something, Zag, because I'm curious. Do your Olympian relatives know the real reason you've been trying to escape?
Nope.
I'll get around to that in due time. They're family. They'll understand, no doubt.
You're in over your head, you idiot. You'll fray what bonds are left between Lord Hades and those ingrates on Olympus.
Well, that's what we're trying to fix. Oh, she dodged it. Oh, dang it. My perfect run. You do so much damage with the cast. Each one's just such a huge chunk.
Be seeing you around. Darkness.
Darkness. Like Meta Knight. Okay, we swapped this out. One more encounter to level it up. I need to find another Zeus Spoon, though, to give him the freaking nectar that I keep forgetting. Now, what do we swap it for? What do we want? I mean, yeah, I gotta swap it for something. I could try leveling up this Sigil of the Dead, I suppose. Replace my call. Oh, I don't have a call yet, right? I don't. It would make me not have to pick a call, which could be nice. Sure, I gotta level it anyway. Might as well give it a shot. I've already leveled up everything else that I would be considering.
All set.
Okay. That's right, we got darkness because we already have the Titan's blood. We've already got everything up until Styx on this run. Fish? No fish. Just money. Dang. Money. Weak. Time to see how this works. Okay, well that just blew that up.
Just in time.
Damn. Actually, I did a lot of damage in general. So it seems to be on the first one, actually, that it explodes. Even when it bounces. Although, it's hard to track the bounce. I can't exactly tell where it's going. Health? I mean, that's just free health, right? Like, I'm not gonna die to this.
Security.
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to track.
You know, I've better things to do.
We healed our whatever. We were down like 12 health. So now we went back up to full, and we got hit like once in that fight. All right, we take Hermes here, I guess. It's a new Olympian. Hermes got some good stuff. The heart wouldn't be bad, but we already are okay on health. It would be nice to have a little bit more. Yeah, it was the first one that I hit. Alright, well that's good to know.
You've got a ways to go yet, boss. Good news is the slowest part of this particular trip is hereby over now.
Because you're here. Ah, got it. Auto reload. That's probably the right choice, just, even though it's not a huge difference, because we're down to 3 seconds, it's a quarter second faster. But I mean, just getting it out slightly more often is a good thing, given how strong it is for us right now. And this doesn't really matter. We'd get like 200 out of it. That's not nothing, but it's not that much, and hyper sprint probably doesn't matter. I wish I got a higher rarity of auto reload, but can't always get what you want. I also think I missed a money pot in the last floor because I saw it at the beginning and I didn't go back and crack it because I'm dumb. Okay, Zeus. There we go. We can give him the nectar. Can't afford the shop anyway. Probably should have taken a point blank. I'm hitting these point blank shots so often. Ow! It's 311 off the charm. Nectar.
Lord Zeus, I bid you please accept my
Yeah,
humble
point
offer
blank was
for
probably
all you've
better
done
now
for
that
me.
I'm like seeing how this plays, because the triple hit is fine, but it's not like it does that much damage, and also because of the angle and the knockback, it's sometimes knocking them unpredictably and making it more annoying. Although it does do extra damage.
Generous of you, and I'm grateful for it, nephew. How good of you to make attempts at reciprocity.
In the name of Hades.
Well, there's the high voltage. Lightning reflex is okay. Heaven's vengeance is eh. This just makes my bolts bigger, and given that we are jolting off of our bolts, it's probably the right choice. The question is, do I want more lightning or do I want more hangover? Or do I want more chaos? Honestly, more chaos is tempting. What else do I want from Zeus even though? Double strike could be okay. Splitting bolt would be fine. Could get Sea Storm, that would be fine. That would actually, you know what? That would be good because my attacks are bouncing and hitting 3 people. That would help a little bit. It would give us jolt off of every normal attack. Because a bolt would strike when it knocks them back, and then they'd get jolted. So that actually would be pretty good. Smoldering Air. The other one is what, Dionysus? Can't really get any of these. Don't really care about a lot of this. Yeah, I can't really get anything that matters. Low tolerance. That's nifty, but my poison is not on purpose that I'm getting. Any poison I'm getting is just by chance from the dashes. So I guess Zeus is still the option, and hope I get Sea Storm. Oh, I could have taken Chaos. That was the other one I was considering, but you know, I probably should have actually. I think I would have survived. I'm not really that concerned about dying immediately.
You again.
So I assume I could actually load this up while charging too. Oh no, it doesn't look like I can. I can't. It's just pinballs on the barge like this. It just pinballs around on them, which is kind of fun.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, well, I mean, we'll take it. Look, we're gonna take the legendary. Extra lightning is fine. More jolt is more jolts. Now I really do want the Sea Storm, though. Then I'll get so much. I mean, double strike is also good, but this basically is just better, right? Because it basically just fires an extra bolt every time. Although, I guess it has a chance of making the bolts doing the stronger bolts. But this seems like the right choice. What do we have applying bolts? 45 off the special. And that's it. So, double bolt is not going to be that much stronger. I assume this counts as a lightning boon. I don't exactly know. I assume it just means it would strike another one. It's hard to tell sometimes because you have to watch pretty closely. Oh wow, Eurydice? Yeah, that's not bad.
Eurydice, how long have you been down here anyway, if you don't mind my asking? Seems like you're pretty settled in. It's quite a lovely place.
How long have I been down here, hon? Huh, I don't have the faintest. You lose your sense of time once you're a shade, or maybe once
there's no
there's
day
no
or
sun
night,
moon over your
months,
head.
years.
But yeah, I found myself a decent spot and
Like,
fixed
who
it up a bit.
knows? So the question is, what do I take, right? Do I have... I mean, upping levels could be nifty. This apparently gives me so much damage off upping the level. Like, level 3 compared to level... This is twice as much as level 1. More than twice. Which is kind of crazy. This would be okay. It would be more damage on the dash. These would be okay. I mean, these are all pretty solid already. Upping them could be okay. But isn't necessarily that important. Although, all of these are pretty useful. I would be fine just hitting ones that I already have. And honestly, levels might be fine in this case. Upping rarity, it'd be nice to get some heroics because it's cool, but like, actual value-wise, I think most of the time a rarity is not that much better than a level. The difference is just that the rarity means that levels can basically stacks with levels in a way where the increased rarity makes the levels themselves also better. And I think like 1 for 1, rarity is more important than a level, but you can of course get more than one level. I don't think I want to risk it on the future ones because I don't know, I won't necessarily get anything better. So I think I do just take the levels and see what happens. It's 4
That one's
boons.
on me.
What do we hit? Oh, 208. That was from 180. So that one only increased it by like 20 something. So that's less. Okay, it's trailing off now. All right, that's an extra bunch of damage on the dashes. That's fine. And that's decent. That's an extra 30 damage on the jolt, 30 something. Sea Storm would be nice now. Would be nice to get ourselves a fountain. Should have taken the fountain boon.
Power of Olympus.
Right, increased jolt damage. That's better than this. And see, now we're getting less than 20 on this. So this becomes less valuable. Of course, we do get extra 50% on our dash. This is like an extra 30 damage per cast. But this is an extra 25 per jolt, which we are probably hitting. Well, the jolt doesn't trigger until they attack, so it's not as frequent necessarily. So it's not actually that often. Man, we have a lot. Our damage numbers are pretty big, though, overall, I have to say. Like, even though we're not doing... Our DPS is whatever, because each of these are kind of slow, but they are just hitting hard. I mean, actually, our DPS is fine, but I meant, like, our damaging instances are pretty low compared to something like a gun or whatever. Oh, I might just take Crush Shot. Just keep leveling this. If I get Sea Storm, I will want this though, probably, actually. Because the Sea Storm will cause jolts to hit a lot more stuff. Yeah, it's probably fine. I don't know, it's tempting to just take this just to keep leveling this because it's funny to have a high level single boon. And value wise, I'm pretty sure they're pretty similar. But you know what? Whatever. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. I'm sure it'll come back to haunt me someday, but for now it'll be fine. I still don't have enough for this shop. Man, I am not getting much money, but it's fine because I'm just getting a bunch of good boons, so I guess I don't really care. Oh, wow. We actually do have enough because... Well, not for everything, but we don't need the food. We're full health. Because we got the random boon and a palm slice, which are both like the cheapest option.
On my account, dearest? Why, if that isn't just the sweetest thing.
Blown kiss. That's what we were talking about. I mean, that's fine. I wish it was higher rarity, but we still take it. This also gives us a chance at the legendary, right? Oh, we already have a chance at the legendary. That's not even related. We do want that though, but this is fine. This is just makes our cast stronger, even at normal rarity. The extra weak duration doesn't really matter. That doesn't matter.
Heartbreak time.
Palm slice. What do we hit? High voltage. Okay, double. It went from 84% extra to 108% extra. It's not bad. 24% increase. Well, not a 24% increase to what it is, but based on extra 24% on the increased range, which is not a relatively small increase overall, right? It's like a 1/7 increase or something, a little over that.
Stopped anybody from attempting to leave Asphodel
a little less than
Ernie.
Yeah, point blank, this is just blasting. Ow. Whew. Just blasted up. Man, if I can break the armor with the shot, the cast just obliterates. Ow. Okay, I can still get hit while invisible. It's just that I guess, I don't know, I think I got hit there. It's hard to track. I use the greater call, which I think means I can attack during it or something. I was kind of like looking at it. They're dead the next time you attack. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Till you reconstitute again.
Till you reconstitute again. Ooh, we're up to 2,000 gems. Although I don't think that gets us anything in particular. 2,000 darkness gets us the next level in an extra.
I trust you had a pleasant stay and asked for them.
Keepsakes hold power.
I guess keep holding this just to level it. I haven't really been using it. 2,000 gets us an extra reroll. I guess we don't want anything else.
One more floor.
My brain has already forgotten. What is it? My brain suddenly can't remember the name for the reroll. Whatever, doesn't matter.
I've returned.
Another hammer. That's okay. Versus money, easy choice. I mean, we're constantly low on money, but that's okay. Jeez, the cherries have a lot of health.
Come get shot.
Right, what do we get? What do we get? There's okay, this is not, I mean, this is nifty, but it's kind of a pain to do perfect shots, and we've already taken it. Same with this. That's nifty, but again, doesn't minimum range reduction not worth it, and also we're just using that to spam between shots. This is gonna be good. This is what we want at this point.
To grow stronger.
Now I can just blast people right next to me. So what is the actual wording? On point blank shot. 150 damage to nearby foes. So it's just within a threshold, I guess. It's going to do extra damage. We'll take the extra boon here. So like if I do this, it's actually still not that much damage. Still not as much as a actual fully charged shot. Although, no, it would be if I would do full charge point blank. It'd be stronger, but like an instant charge is still weak, which I guess makes sense. I guess the bounce too. If it bounces and hits things near me, they'll just get obliterated. Ow. Right. Flame wheels means weak.
Lord Hermes.
Do you want to? I could give Hermes a nectar.
I accept this message.
Yeah, whatever. Epic greater evasion's nice. This is too late to matter. This is okay. 20% damage reduction though, just straight up, is not bad. Tempted to take this, but I don't really care about the gems that much. Although, again, it's just tempting because like I'm not really that worried. Ooh, chance for Sea Storm there is nice. I mean, I don't want to take random unnecessary damage, but I don't think I take that much damage. But whatever. I go back and forth on whether it's worth it. Special also blows up the shots, which is nice. Ow. Kaboom! Jeez, 411.
In the name of Hades.
Sea Storm, Sea Storm. Well, Rupture is good. Just getting some Rupture damage is nice. I wish it was higher rarity, but I should re-roll next Poseidon boon. Well, okay, I'm fine with taking the Rupture. Okay, Zeus boon works too. I need to re-roll to try to get Sea Storm if I can. Assuming I don't see anything else I'm dying to take, which I don't think I will. You never know. I am at a point where I probably should start thinking about taking hearts. Well, as long as I play carefully, it's not too much of a concern. Okay. Dionysus is not scary.
Yes, Zagreus.
I mean, this is nifty, but not that helpful. This is not helpful. Reroll.
What else?
Lame. got like 2 of the same thing, and I don't want to spend that many rerolls. I gotta just hope I get another Zeus later. This gives me a reason to just spam my call, which I think is what I do, because my call is not doing much right now. Let's just get 20% bonus damage by using a call. We do start with 10% on our call for free too, so actually that's kind of nice.
That was not the choice I would have made.
Although we're gonna lose that for the final fight, because I'm gonna switch it. I'm not gonna use this trinket for the final fight, I don't think.
You'll get over it.
Not now.
Ow. Walked right into that. It's kind of hard to... Okay, shield guys are very annoying.
I think not.
Okay, so far so good. Come on. Well, the bounce helps. Ow, ow!
Okay, let's say we're settled up now, Zag, and go on being best mates.
Best
just like before,
mates.
yeah?
Take numbing sensation, I guess. It's fine. Ooh, another Zeus spoon. Alright, another shot, here we go. Zeus and Poseidon, that's what, oh boy.
Soul-sucking butterflies.
Come on. This fight's done. Ooh, thank goodness for the free dodge. Ow. Well, I didn't get the dodge on that one. It's so weird when it hits them.
Butterflies. Ugh. In the name of Hades.
When it hits them, it like knocks them away, but it like is so quiet. 152 is not bad on that. Reroll, here we come.
What else is there?
There it is! Beautiful. Now we take the heart between these two. Oosh. Fishing. Alright, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? I'm gonna mess it up. Oh, I almost missed it. Clam, but spelled with a CH, because we're in the underworld. And that's how everything gets spelled down here, right? If there's one thing this game taught me, they just put a CH on it to make it chthonic. Wait, in a fountain room? Man, I would have gotten so much value out of that fountain boon. Alright, well, I'll keep taking not money. Well, now I almost really don't have a reason to use my special, because even my... Oh, unless I'm trying to, like, spam stuff, because even my normal shots will do jolt.
Next up.
Right, yeah, you're jolted. I guess I don't have to aim as much, which is nice. I can do that. That's right, I have a dash. I can use the dash shot. Oh, well, that's something to keep in mind. Because I get the bonus off that, too. The instant dash shot just goes off, which is nice not having to, like, pay attention to charge. But also, I can charge it. And the charge is faster. Okay, that's the way to be doing this. Because look how slow this charge is. Look at that. So, that's the way we're doing it. I'll be honest, I completely forgot about the dash shot on the bow, because it's Yeah, I never thought about it. Again, I don't play. I'm very bad at bow.
This message.
Ugh, life affirmation's not good now. Wave of despair is fine. Different league is okay, but we'll just take the wave of despair. It's just free damage on stuff around us when we get hit. There's not really anything from Aphrodite that we really want. Oh, we already got the boon we want here, although the level would be nice, but the level's just gonna hit a bunch of random stuff. There is other stuff from Poseidon I could use, I believe. Increased slam damage. Second wave would be nifty, although we have to get Typhoon's Fury or Breaking Wave first. Breaking Wave would be fine. Typhoon's Fury would also be fine. Yeah, either of those would be good.
Thanatos.
I have returned. Alright. I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with?
Okay.
Who wants to be the first to die?
Not me.
Oh, you got one, dang it. I was trying to shut you out.
Lights out.
Now you got one.
Has to be the last of this lot. One's rearming.
Shall become unseen.
Get him! I wonder what happens if I stand in Thanatos' zone. I haven't done it yet, I don't think. Or if I have, I just haven't noticed. Which I guess is also possible. Well, we finally hit the exclusive access, but pretty late in the game, like literally right before the end. I mean, I still think I take it. It's better than this. This is okay, but
It's clear. Go.
it's not really going to make that much of a difference. It's the final. We don't have enough for the shop. Just save for the final shop. We get a couple boons in sticks, so we at least get epic boons on the way up there.
Good enough to eat.
Ooh, Sweet Surrender's probably fine. Just give us a little bit more damage just when we on in general, basically. Although increased Drunken Dash is not bad either. That's an extra, you know, 8 damage per stack. This probably doesn't matter. Could re-roll it. That's fine. Alright, let's do this. Should be fine. I'm not really that worried. Our damage is so high and like just kind of all over the place.
Waste not more words with this one, King. Let's fight.
Whiffed.
You think you have the wherewithal to achieve victory?
Ow. 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 I'm getting so beat up. Oh my goodness. Ow. Gotta keep every 15 seconds. I gotta use another.
We shall thwart your each and every trespass of Elysium.
Every 15 seconds, I gotta use another call. Although, actually, Hades' call only has 2 charges.
Gods of Olympus, I shall stop this monster.
be fine. Well, that almost hit me. Should be fine. Stubborn Defiance will get us there at least. If I can stop hitting the freaking shield. Poison killed him. That's acceptable. Poison doesn't care about a shield. Oh, so low health. I should have just... Well, I only get 30% back, so actually, I was going to say I should have taken the dive to get my health back. But it doesn't actually make that much of a difference. Okay, we can't keep holding this. This call is not helping. I think we just take Acorn for the fight for the boss. Alright. I really gotta hope I can heal through this next floor and not get hit. It's gonna be pretty crucial because we need this fountain to take us like back to full health. Wow, no money pots in here? Dang. Sad. Alright, what do we got?
That's quite a stash there, Charon.
I mean, Palm is good. We don't really care about either of these boons. Double Palm could be nice too. Heart would be nice. Poseidon boon's good. Zeus boon's probably good. I want the one that gives... Actually, okay, I do want the one that makes knockback work on bosses. Or not work, but do extra damage to bosses. That's really what I'm looking for here, now that I think about it. Because I want that to hit Hades. Which one is that? Wave Pounding. That's actually what I want. Just to get extra damage against Hades. I don't think there's anything else from Zeus I really care about at this point. So we'll start with this. Alright, let's really try not to get hit here. These can't do anything if I just keep zapping them.
What is this stuff?
Oh my goodness, my health! I hate satyrs. The freaking poison spit is so annoying. No freaking way that hit me. Oh my goodness, I'm so dying. Okay, please. Please. Round one. Nope. That was close. You died, Jolt. You also died to Jolt. Or just that. Where's the next round? Okay. Thanks for the bounce. Knocked that guy a million miles away, which didn't really matter, but it was kind of funny looking. Come on. Alright.
Hear me on my authority.
Oh, this call's actually good. I think I actually have to take that. This helps against Hades. Oh, that's probably better anyway.
Do I still need these?
Yep. With the building strength, though, I do still want to be using it at low cost. Or at low, even without full charge. Even though full charge gets me more damage, just this gets me more damage as I'm doing it, like within the fight.
That's a fight.
Scuffed. Alright, let's just... I don't know exactly what I'm going to buy, because the double palm would be nice, but I'm going to be able to buy one more thing probably also. So let's just see how much money we end up with. I really like the deal. Okay, that's nice. Please die. Oh, I should have checked this freaking shop. I'm dumb. Oh, I could have gotten a touch of sticks or something. Lots of money in this room. Like 60 money. And that's pretty sweet. That was a lot of money in that room. And we got it. Beautiful.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay. Let's just take double strike. Or lightning reflexes wouldn't be bad. I wonder if this spawns an extra bolts though. It might. That would be so much lightning. Could also just take Heaven's Vengeance. Heaven's Vengeance is good with double strike though, because that is worth, right, an extra chance to strike twice. Like the other ones, the bolts striking twice is not really that helpful as it is, because they're pretty weak with the bolts I have. Right, it's just off of the special, which is 45, and off of the Sea Storm, which is 40. But obviously I don't want to be getting hit for Heaven's Vengeance. If I had Heaven's Vengeance, double strike is just better because it's just neat because it gets me extra value on when I get hit, possibly. Okay, lightning reflexes just gets me an extra 40 damage each time I dodge, which does happen a decent amount, and it'll get the bolt off of that. Now the question is a 35% chance on the bolt more likely going to happen more often than lightning reflexes? And I think the answer is yes, because my normal attacks just cause a bolt each time they hit. And if I do 3 of those for each time I narrowly dodge, then that would be still better for the double strike. Which I think I do. It's not just like each time I dash, it's actually for narrow dodges. Because I definitely dash more than once every 3 times, but I don't think I narrow dodge that often. Alright. Not quite full, close enough. 620. So I can take double palm and then one of these two. Probably just the other palm also, although the heart would be okay.
Why not?
I don't know what I really am trying to take here. Razor Shoal's good. Static Discharge would be okay. It's extra 43 damage per jolt. This is better than that though, because this means the Rupture is just doing extra, that only takes 3 ticks for that to do more damage. Bonus damage. And that's not relevant. Palm or heart though? I don't know. Heart is probably the right choice actually, because I have plenty of stuff leveled. I don't know that a single level is going to matter that much. Then again, I don't know that 25 health is going to matter that much.
Just what I need.
I could re-roll it. Is there anything here? Do I want to re-roll this? I don't think I care about any of this. That's eh. That's eh. That's eh. Re-roll. Let's see what we get. That could be okay. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Just get extra bolts. I mean, again, my bolts are pretty weak, so it doesn't really matter. Whatever. I don't know that that's actually the correct choice, but so it goes. All right, this fight's not as immediately done as some of the other builds because I do still have to play this carefully because the bow is just so. I have to be so careful with it.
Bye for now, boy.
He's fine. I can't be too willy-nilly, and I've got to be using my cast often just for the bonus damage, and just tackling when I can use that cast. Just one charge at a time is fine. I don't need to be holding it.
I must admit to something, boy. Achilles taught you reasonably well.
Reasonably
I
well.
expected that if anyone could train you into martial competence, it would be him.
I mean, he did. It's true.
Didn't expect that one day I would end up using everything I learned from him against you.
I anticipate more than you know. But Achilles merely practiced against mortals.
That's true.
Now you practice against me.
I mean, I did Achilles ever fight against maybe demigods or anything? I can't think. Certainly the majority of his fights were against mortals. I guess demigods are mortals also. Oh, got hit instantly. Oh, hit instantly again. Acorn's gone already. That's fine. Okay, those are all down. That's good. Ow. Definitely made an error there. Ooh, that was close. Phase 1 down. My health, I have my Stubborn Defiance.
You can't hit me.
I got the dodge, thankfully.
You wish to anger me.
Alright, let's get my cast ready.
Fall blast you.
Okay, that's fine.
Prepare.
Stop with the beams.
I have something for you.
These beams never end.
Get off me.
Ow. Got him. Alright. It was fine. We just leveraged all of our stuff as well as we could. Played carefully. Wasn't too bad.
At some point in all this.
You've learned something at some point in all of this.
Such strength.
Yeah, enough strength for a 10-run win streak now. That's 10, I think.
I did it.
10? Count them? Oh, it's 9. I don't know why I thought that was 10.
Right now.
Next one's 10.
Coronoff shuddered when I picked this up.
No fishing. Dang. Time to die.
The master of this realm, Lord Hades, states that death is inescapable. There is considerable credence to his claim.
No.
Okay, that's good. Well, that run was pretty fast, actually. Hour and 10.
Well, that was interesting.
Under hour and 10. I can get another 2 runs in if I go quick.
Returned, have you?
Returned. Yeah, right on your tails, huh?
Hey, sir. Meant to say I hope I didn't get you into too much trouble after letting me in Father's bedchambers.
Think nothing of it, lad. It was a risk I was willing to take. And for his part, your father looked the other way on that one. Though I did not expect you to get free reign to go there as you please.
Yeah, that's wild.
Mother can be quite persuasive.
Speaking of, where is she?
Just please be careful where you go after you eat all this time. Okay, Serby?
Yeah, Cerberus, you listen to Dusa. Okay, good boy.
How goes your heated rivalry against the greatest king of Athens lately, boy? Your battles with him and the Minotaur must be the talk of the underworld of late.
Yeah, that's probably true. I've beaten him up 9 times in a row now, and actually more, I think, because I think I've gotten past him more than that. But
Admitted, Father. Theseus was the only hero you were able to recruit to stand against me. All the while, he gets to boast about being the champion. Well, was Heracles too busy for the task?
Speak not to me of Heracles. You know these heroes by their deeds, not by their character.
What, is Heracles a jerk too?
In my brother's favor. Else he would be in Tartarus where he belongs.
Huh,
The mortal concept
interesting.
of what constitutes a hero is absurd.
Oh, I mean, Heracles did... One of the tasks of Heracles has to do with Hades. Like, getting past Cerberus. What did he do with Cerberus? I don't think he, like, beat up Cerberus, but he had to, like, deal with Cerberus somehow. There was something... I don't remember what he did. I didn't think about that.
They should have asked the expert, I suppose.
Okay, so we already got the thing from Hades. I'm trying to check. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure I have to upgrade all the Olympian gods, or a bunch of them, so that's something to do. But I've gotten all of the stuff, I think, that I can get from them. At least all the stuff that's shown. Try to level up some of this stuff now, I guess. Or I could just trade it all in for keys. I mean, nectar. That's probably the correct thing to do.
I got myself a lyre much like yours.
Yes, can I finally start learning to play?
When I try to play. Got any advice?
Oh, why, that's splendid, Zagreus. And I can certainly show you a thing or two. First, the
sit up
proper
straight.
posture is important.
I mean, that's...
Here.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh! We learned to play! Just like that. That's how learning an instrument works.
Now remember to practice the plucking technique which I taught you, and mind your offhand constantly. And above all, continue practicing. The joyfulness is in the practicing itself.
If you say so.
Thanks for the impromptu lesson, mate.
Fish, get your fish. I got a clam. Ooh, the clam I think got me the nectar, or the scuffer got me the nectar. I can never keep track of what they give me. Does the freaking thing say? Does not say, I don't think. Gup.
Let's see here.
Come on. Give me a break. Nectar, yeah, costs 50 gems a piece. So I guess it's fine. I have plenty. I could just start spending it when I get it. The question is, do I start just converting it too, right?
Nyx, the words you told me. When I spoke them to Stygius, the blade revealed to me the form of a great leader among men, taking counsel with his loyal retinue about a circular table.
A circular table.
But if his reign
you
is
might almost call it
why
round.
would the fates need me?
That I cannot say, child. It is peculiar having daughters who know every outcome that shall come to pass. It puts a strain on our relationship.
Estranged daughters.
I have learned never to ask they tell me more than they are willing to impart.
Well, thank them for me, please.
Prophecies.
That definitely came to pass.
Nice.
Lady Aphrodite, show me any favor.
Oh, I broke free with the bow, finally.
Guess I have been rather busy as of late.
That gave me 10 freaking Titan's blood. That's nice. That's pretty solid. Okay, well, now I can definitely spend some of that Titan's blood. Makes sense that the reward for clearing is Titan's blood. Alright, spear time. Time to use that aspect of Guan Yu. I'm down to try it. I could go for a new spear run.
Grant me the aspect of Guan Yu.
Wow, what in the world is that?
Okay, Frostfair Blade. Reduced life total down to the current, what's 70% reduction. Because I start at 100 normally, right? Okay, that's a lot of reduction. And that means each one also is only going to gain me, so 3 out of 10. So they normally gave me 25, so 7.5, so 8. I think it rounds up there for a half. So it should give me each Centaur Heart gives me 8. Okay. Heavy attack, explosive special, life stealing.
All right.
Strike is about the same. Oh no, the strike is slower because it's heavy, right? Yeah. Oh, I see.
More of a slicing field there rather than a stabbing.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, normally the charge attack is a spin anyway. Life stealing spin attack. That's the life stealing spin.
Yeah, that's it.
Crackling skewer.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, I don't have to pick it up. It just throws it as like an energy bolt.
Let me see you now for what you truly are.
Explosive special. Oh, it automatically throws too. I wonder what the lifesteal is like. It's hard to tell because I'm not taking damage, but... Alright, what do I want to go with this?
I live again, boyo.
Let's see... What am I looking for? I mean, I could just go Lambent Plume and just try to level this up. I mean, it takes another 40 encounters to get 3 stars, so I gotta play this a lot still. And honestly, this would go well currently. Dodge chance, just gaining a bunch of dodge chance would be huge. And we should be able to clear things pretty quickly with this moveset. Relatively so, at least. Yeah, we could go for a Lambent Plume run. It's a set time. Even if I tap it, it just is the same charge. In fact, I can't even aim it once I start throwing it. Oh, I can if I hold it. I see. Interesting. Alright. Level 1 more. I guess taking the jury summons. That should be okay. Alright, let's do this.
See what happens.
Ares to start with. Right.
Why, I believe that is the Frostfair blade you
Yes,
bear.
it is, indeed.
I understand it shall become the instrument of choice of yet another god of war.
Is that what Guan Yu is? I mean, Guan Yu is like a Chinese name, but I don't know. I don't know who that would be. Blade dash, epic blade dash would be nice. On the attack is on the cast is so I guess we'll just take an epic blade dash. This is fine. I don't think it's huge, but it's fine. Curse Doom on the attack is not really what I'm looking for here, I don't think.
This means war. Crushed.
Okay, gotta clear these rooms quickly. Clear the rooms quickly. Throw the cast, hit it. Come on. There we go. I was like, where's the last one?
Limitless
Did that give me an extra 2 HP? Nice. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'll take that. It normally gives me... That's actually that's way more than it would... Than it should, because it should just be 1.3... Wait. No, it's 1.5, duh. So yeah, 2. So we're getting another extra half health on each darkness. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to... I don't know what I was thinking about. I just didn't want to go into the room until I was ready because I have to go quickly in the rooms. I can't just stall. More dodge chance. Love to see it.
For Charon.
Alright, well, we take the boon. I mean... I don't really care that much about the money. Even though I don't know that I don't know if there's a boon here I care that much about. Ow! Okay, the nice thing is I can keep doing this while this is out. Okay, I'm back to full health. Did I get it? Oh, I did. Okay, I wasn't looking. I couldn't see, I didn't see where it was when I got it. Special Doom is maybe more usable. This is also more usable here than it was. This is a build where this is potentially usable because I am just killing things one by one and like pretty precisely at the moment. So just double damage, that's fine. This lets us clear rooms pretty quickly too. This we can't do yet. I mean, the blade rifts could kill some stuff on accident, but whatever. Ow. Getting that lambent plume value already up to 5.5.
Gods grant me strength.
We'll upgrade her blade dash. I mean, yeah, nothing. Ow, I got hit right at the end there.
The power of
More
the gods.
bomb. I mean, this is not... That doesn't seem like it makes that much of a difference, but I mean, it's not like this makes that much of a difference either. I'll just keep keeping them out. I wish I had better boons. Another freaking Ares boon! Bro, give me something.
Ready, lads? No.
Get him! Try to get this charge value. Oh, lambent plume's down. Oh well. No lambent plume values, unfortunate.
Anyone else? Olympus.
Took me too long to crack through the armor. Take the urge to kill. I don't really think I want Doom on my stuff right now. Maybe I should be using the special more. It doesn't feel like it does enough damage, it's just the range option. Alright, time to get another 2 health. Oh, it gets bigger if I fully charge it. That's what I'm missing. Okay. Lambent plume value. What do we got here? Money. That's a lot of. That's a decent chunk of money, and I think it should be fine. I'm not really afraid. Oh, it does track the half. It only gave me 1 there. That's. It secretly tracks the half. That's funny. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, you know what? Special is actually good in this situation because it pierces. So you know what? That's good to keep in mind. So does the charge, the spin attack, which is generally better, but it's slower. Which is relevant. Palm. Can I get a freaking boon? Okay, we're not getting lambent. Where's the freaking... Did I get it? I got it!
Power of Olympus.
The urge to kill.
Stronger still.
I mean, hey, if nothing else, we're getting our lambent plume value at least. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. I actually would prefer an encounter, I think, because it would get me a... It would let me have a chance at the lambent plume. Ooh, this isn't even final shop, right? G12. That seems weird, though. This has to be the final. Which... There's no way this is going to go into another shop.
Charon's shop.
Oh, but in fact it does. Okay, well, we're not going to have enough money for the last shop. Hopefully it gives me an option. No, we'll take this. You know what? This seems fine. Because the danger with our low health is we can recover health, which is great. But the danger is basically that we just get blown up too fast to recover it. This helps a lot, though. Epic life affirmation, and especially with a heart right next to it. Although I don't know if this heart counts. I think it should. Don't want this with this build, and I don't care about that. Well, we'll find out, because we're buying this either way. 8. Is that what I was expecting? Because it would have been 8 anyway, because it would have been 7.5. It's normally 25, so it should have been 7.5. So that is what we'd expect. So unfortunately, it's not extra there. Because with the extra, it should go up to like 11, I think. Although apparently it does keep the decimal place. That's what we're learning. Well, we'll find out here, because we're getting another one, which is the other reason I didn't mention, is we saw this here, so we knew we were getting another one. Where's the... Okay, we're not clearing this room. Yeah, there's no way. This room's dead.
Sorry, Hermes.
I mean, it's pretty easy to get our health back, I will admit. Like, the spin attack's not hard to throw, and it heals a lot. 10, there it is. Okay, it's not 11. I was hoping for 11, but 10 is fine. Alright, there's the shop without a choice. Alright, that's unpleasant.
Charon's shop.
They can have hammers in here? This is my first time seeing a hammer here, and it's so expensive, and I can't afford it regardless, but that's... God. Come on! Oh, that's so sad!
Electo.
Okay, sure then.
Your daddy never should have given Megala this job.
I don't follow, but... Ow.
I'm going to kill you.
I need to get health back.
She's getting angry.
We're not going to get our Lambent Bloom value here, unfortunately. Come on. Ow. Okay, we're fine. Ow. Whew. I don't know what's giving me a shield each time I get hit, but... Getting 1 health back at a time. There's my stubborn defiance. This is sketchy. I need more damage output. My damage output's so low because I just keep getting the Ares boons that aren't helping. I do not have good boons at the moment. The lack of boons is killing me. I got 1,000,000 palms for boons that I don't care about. Like, this is not helping. Like, These boons are fine, but they're really not helping my damage output, especially against bosses. Like, this does nothing against boss. This is, like, just random bits of damage, and this is such a small buff. Oh, my damage output is not good right now. I really gotta find some good boons in this next floor. Really relying on it.
Let's see here.
I mean, we have to just hold Lambent Plume. That's like the point of a Lambent Plume. We're not gonna be able to get any more triggers though, because our boons are not letting us kill stuff quickly. This is not a good run. This does not bode well for my chances at a 10-run streak.
Learning awaits.
Gonna really have to pick it up here. Money, great, not a boon. This run just wants me dead.
More bone rakers.
I think I got the plume. That's good. What's this? Oh, health. We'll take that. Okay, and we'll get a Hermes boon at least. What do I have that's... You know what? I don't know.
Transgressions are not tolerated.
This will be fine. This is... Actually, I mean, I guess I could just be healing this way, but... This also gets me healing, and it gets me some money.
Useless.
Whatever. It's full heal, doesn't matter. Hermes boon. We'll take it. It's still not it's not helping our damage output. Which is really what we're hoping for here, but
No, you don't.
so slow. Alright, well, we're not getting the plume, because they're not even going to spawn all the time. Alright, we're fine. It's like I have the needle spear, the needle point, or spear point, or whatever, where we get hit and it blocks, invulns us for a couple seconds. I don't know why I'm getting that.
Why, look at you there, boss. I recognize that fancy plume you got. Just an iota of my speediness in there. But still, much more than most can do.
Alright. Well, if I can get the thing that gets me damage for having speed, hyper sprint will, well, not help that much. Special's faster could be good, although I'm not using it that much, but a little bit faster would help. It's just a little slow, but it doesn't do that much damage is the concern. It does when there's a lot of stuff, I guess. I am dashing into an attack a lot, so sturdy could be helpful. 10%. Alright, 2 boons is 2 boons. I mean, they're not boons I really care about, but it's something. Boon offerings I'm getting are Aphrodite and Ares and Hermes, which aren't helping my damage. I mean, Doom could help my damage, potentially. Let's see what we get.
Don't you by any chance have room there in your heart for a most gentle blessing from a goddess such as me?
Okay, Heartbreak Strike is good. That's a big damage buff. On my normal attacks, which might include the throw, actually, too.
You must not
the charge attack.
Death shall come regardless, either to your enemies or you.
Kill me, Ares.
Let's go, come on. Come on, I can get it. Got it. Just trying to get that plume value. Got there.
I think that we are squared away for now, though do not test my patience further.
Oh, we'll see. This would be good, I guess, along with the casts. I'm not really hitting my casts as much as I should for the extra damage. They do make a difference, but I'm just not hitting them enough. Maybe it'd be worth it to have just more Blade Rifts. I could just go for Ares' Aid, too. There's a lot of damage if I can just sit on them. I don't know how often it ticks, but it's enough that this is a decent chunk of damage. But alternatively, I could just make my vortices pull, which is probably fine too. If I make them bigger or more damage, that could be nice. Don't care about any of that. Okay. Artemis Boon could be good. I think there's not really any Ares Boons I care about because I don't have Doom. I'm not planning to take Doom. Oh boy. I really need to try to get more than one at once. Well, Plume is gone. That's unfortunate. Oh, you know, I could give Nectar. I swear, I gotta be spending Nectar. This is fine. I just gotta pick ones to choose. It doesn't really matter. Presumably I'll give it to all of them eventually. And I do like the crit boons, so.
I don't know what to say except for thanks.
And I like how awkward Artemis is because it's hilarious.
You seem particularly light on your feet there, Zagreus. I'd figure Hermes
Wait, do they
himself
not
was
know
speeding
Hermes is
along,
around
except
helping?
I've not seen him about in been a while, really.
Huh. Okay. 4% crit chance. I'm creating so many epics. It's nice. On the crit chance on the special is nice. That's tempting. I'm not using the special much, but it could make it worth it. Or just 4% crit chance is also good. That's 1 in 25. Artemis 8 is a good call, but I don't know. I guess I'd probably just take the Deadly Flourish, though. That's going to synergize better with other stuff later, if she gives us more crit stuff, I guess. What does this require? Oh, this is just extra casts. Support fire. Exit wounds. If I take pressure points, it gives me a chance to get up to this legendary, which I don't necessarily know that that's what I want. Deadly Flourish gets me a chance at all the duos, though, which, I mean, I don't currently have a chance at most of them. Okay, yeah, well, almost pretty much any of them. Not that they're actually that useful, necessarily. Gaining extra bloodstones would be fine, especially if my bloodstones are strong, which they're not. My cast is not strong currently. I do kind of wish I'd gotten True Shot. That would have probably been better. Maybe I just take the pressure points, though. Like, compare... The other thing is, if I'm going to see more Artemis, the epic on rarity on pressure points I think makes a bigger difference than the epic rarity on Deadly Flourish. Because this is twice the chance of a regular pressure points. Versus this is... Okay, it's almost double the effect. But the crit chance is the important part, more so than the extra damage in this case. I'm not convinced that that's fully the correct choice. I just keep getting palms. I can't... Well, okay, palm on pressure points is fine. It's... raises it another % to just generally get crit damage. Unfortunately, 5% is still not that high, but... Honestly, like, attack speed could be good. If I could get something that made this charge come up faster... Where'd you go? That didn't hit, come on. Die here. Oh, that's gone. It's fine. Ow. Okay, there's that. That's fine. Oh, man. This is brutal. Well, I didn't even get the ones I wanted. Well, Heartbreak Strike is fine. Extra 20% damage, whatever. I swear. I just can't catch a break. My damage output is just so bad.
What is it now?
I gotta be just using the normal attack combo. It actually does a lot of damage because it's like so heavy. It's actually pretty solid single target damage. That's a lot of health regained, at least potentially. I'm not getting my ow, that was a million damage all at once. Not getting my Lament Plume, so no sense worrying about it. Oh, oh. Okay, I gotta take Hammer here. Hammer could be a big difference maker. If I can get something that significantly helps my Hammer. Ooh. Oh, no shop.
Now to fix up this spear.
Hold special. Hello, your model's adorable for one. For two, you've not played this yet. You've seen tidbits here and there. You understand it's a roguelike with lots of builds and replayability. So you dummy lingo, what you're aiming for, trying to understand your theories. Gotcha. Hello. Also, thank you. I'm glad you like the model. I worked very hard on it, so I'm always happy when people like it. Yeah, so roguelike, there are lots of builds. Basically, so the general idea is, yeah, we're just trying to get through. It's a roguelike where we're fighting through, you know, action roguelike. And there are a lot of builds because there's like 6 different weapons, which each play differently. And then each weapon has these different special effects you can get, as well as boons, which aren't tied to the weapon. But they all have different effects, and they have themes based on the god that they're associated with. So, you know, as far as what I've been complaining about is my damage output is very low because all the extra like bonuses I have right now are not really increasing my damage that much. They're just kind of getting me incidental value. But the problem is, because I'm not getting much value, one of my perks that I have, if I kill the room quickly, it gives me free dodge chance and move speed. So I want to kill the rooms quickly, but I'm not getting enough damage to do it. Also, in general, one of the choke points, or one of the thresholds that can be hard to overcome, that I found is just having enough damage to take down bosses in rooms without getting overwhelmed. And so having high damage output tends to be very valuable, is what I found. At least, maybe it could also have to do with the playstyle. For me, that's how the playstyle works out, is that's a little bit better. Triple jab. What do I have that's going to benefit from any of this? So there's also just a lot of the stuff just gives you bonus percentage damage on all sorts of stuff. So I have all this stuff, and I have all these extra like perks up here, which there's a lot of them, and they just give me a lot of different value in different ways. But I always have those, so I don't, they don't necessarily affect the build that much. But like, so for example, right, like this gives me bonus damage after I kill something on the next attack, which is not really that big of a difference, but it's just kind of helps me clear rooms, single targets of rooms. But it's not going to help me against the bosses, right? For example, this is a bonus damage, like 17% just on everything, which is nice, but it's not a huge bonus. It's just kind of a decent bonus. And then this is just when I dash, so when I dodge, it creates a damage zone behind me, which is nice because it just hits stuff that's chasing me, but it's not like I'm going to be hitting stuff on purpose with that. It's also relatively low damage. This is my biggest damage bonus at the moment, is my attack perk, which is basically doubling my attack damage, and that's the key. So that one is nice, but it's just like I have to hit my attacks. So because of that, right, this could be okay. It lets me hit stuff more. Special is nice to get extra damage, but I don't know how it works with this one because I can't charge. I don't know how the charge will work. And the triple damage is not that much damage because the throw doesn't really do that much damage here. Minimum range reduced is not really that helpful. Triple dash strike could be okay. I think I actually just take triple jab, even though I actually don't like triple jab that much. But it lets me hit this it makes this attacks a lot easier to hit, and it hits in the spread, so it could make it just easier in general to hit stuff. And that does seem to be my main damage output at the moment. Gives me higher crit chances too. Sounds like you when you have bad RNG pulls for Monster Train. Yeah, Monster Train. Yeah. That's, I will say, Monster Train's also similar in that I played a decent amount of Monster Train, not that much, but I did play through it for a bit, and I definitely found, like, because of the nature of Monster Train, where it's like you have 3 turns to either stop stuff or kill it, and you have to like actually deliberately stop things if you're not killing them on the floor. It, like, you definitely felt you really needed to front load a lot of damage because you really needed to be clearing damage constantly. Like, as opposed to something like Slay the Spire, which, to be honest, is like my favorite deck building roguelike. Despite there being so many now, I just love that game because there's like such versatility in the way you can play. Like Monster Train, I definitely felt like I kept getting stuck in I have to be doing more damage, otherwise I'm dying. But I didn't play it as much, so it could just be that I didn't get deep enough into it to really see the depth. That being said, speaking of deck building roguelikes, I've mentioned it before, but man, I'm excited for Wild Frost. When that comes out, I'm definitely going to be playing that too. Also, by the way, thanks for following. You followed a little bit ago, but I forgot to mention it. Alright. I think I just take triple jab. Most of the stuff, unfortunately the charge attack I don't think will get affected. If it does, that would be extra sick, but I don't think it will. You only just got Slay the Spire, but Dimension Rain releases, you've been trying to figure it out. Gotcha, yeah. I love Slay the Spire. That's actually genuinely like one of my top 5 games, like, of all time. So, for whatever that's worth, definitely I think you should give it a shot when you have the time. There's just like so much to it, and the way things interact is just so, because my main complaint with Monster Train basically is a lot of the mechanics don't really, it's not that they don't play nice with each other, but they don't really benefit one another. I always felt like I really needed to just focus on one mechanic because they didn't really interact with each other in a way that mattered that much. I mean, there was a few things, right? The morsels trigger death stuff, that's like nifty, and things like that. But like a lot of the mechanics just didn't really, and the other thing is each tribe is like pretty focused on like 2 mechanics. That's the goal. You have a bad addiction to roguelike, especially deck builders. Yeah, and Pokemon is soon. I know. I'm definitely going to be playing Pokemon on stream also. I'm planning to do a Nuzlocke. That's what I did last time with Sword and Shield, and I'm planning to do another one for Scarlet Violet. Well, Violet specifically, I think. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, once Wild Frost comes out, I'm definitely going to play that. That's a deck building roguelike, and I played the demo, and it's very fun. And it's like, the content in the demo is like relatively small proportionally, I think. And it already was a lot of fun, so I'm really excited for the full game. Alright, well, we'll take Triple Jab. Even though I should take this for the Prophecy, it does not help me here, and I do kind of want to get this 10 streak. Okay, let's just see. Yeah, no, it does not work. I didn't think it would, but this jab hits hard, so I think we just try to leverage that. Health is kind of low. Learning Hydra should take a lot of damage from charge shots if I need to build up health, though, so hopefully it'll be okay.
To see you once again.
Health is going to make this kind of a concern, but we'll see. Alright. Phase 1 down. That was a lot. We got the crit there, which just chunked him. It's 2 heads down. But yeah, I love deck building roguelikes as well, so I understand. I mean, I also really like roguelikes in general, but deck building roguelikes are just so great. I should be in phase 3 soon. There's phase 3. Ow, dang it. Actually, single target output on the just the regular jab is actually really strong, and I really should be using it more. Now that I'm actually using it here, I'm realizing the heavy hit is very heavy. The problem is my health makes me want to use charge attacks, the spin attack, which I think I do need to try to start using again, just to get some health back, except I whiffed. Alright, let's get a charge attack on this. Alright, yeah. Lurian Hydra takes a lot off the charge, because it can't really dodge. Get him! Kind of looks like Inscription. Adding to the wish list. So Inscription is very interesting, but I will say, well, I assume you've played it based on what you said.
Got some heft.
But it's... I've really enjoyed Inscription for sure. I actually played it on stream a while back. It was awesome. But yeah, it's much less of a roguelike in some sense. It is very good, though. After losing the Nuzlocke randomizer race against your friend, your heart's too weak to bear that pain again. Yeah, I'm just going to be doing a regular Nuzlocke. No randomizer, no race. I mean, it's a new game, so in some sense, it's almost randomized just by it being beginning. Wish the final battle had a full arc, and you want endless mode, not challenges. Yeah, there is, what is it? What is that? Casey's mod? Which, I don't know how it works, to be honest, so. Give you super hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh vibes. Yeah, I mean, that definitely was what they were going for with, what's his name? Was Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, you even had a dual disc and everything. Casey's mod is just challenges. Oh, okay. I haven't played it, so I didn't know, yeah. I wasn't sure. That makes sense. I will say, I mean, I liked Inscription, but I definitely felt, when I was playing that first arc, I definitely felt like it was lacking in depth. I mean, it felt like there was some depth, but it did, like, everything I end up comparing to Slay the Spire, right? And like I was saying, Slay the Spire is one of my favorites, and I compare everything to it, and it was just like, this is not as good as Slay the Spire. Once I got past that point, I realized why. It's because that's not the whole game, right? So then it makes more sense. But going up to that point, I was just like, I mean, this is okay, it's fun. But it felt, you know, there's like a lot of degenerate combos that you really fall into very easily in the first arc of Inscription. Like, you just like a lot of 2-card combos that just like win the game. And so it didn't really feel, it felt like it was lacking in some way in that regard. But then of course, yeah, once you get deeper, it makes sense, because like that's sort of, not only is that like just, it's not meant to necessarily be super perfectly balanced, because like Leshy's arc is just like very much about like story and flavor, as opposed to number crunching, which is what what is it? P3? PO3? Yeah. Yeah, at first you were like, this is kind of derpy. Second arc hits. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, exactly. Once the second arc happened, I went, I understand now the point, and it is so much better than I gave it credit for at first. Yeah, and then, of course, it just goes wild. I need to clear these rooms quickly. Let's go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Where's the room? Cleared, cleared. Got it. Got the lambent plume trigger. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, there's the deadly flourish again, which could be okay. Ooh, support fire is not great, but it gets us closer to fully loaded. Although, do I want fully loaded that much? It's fine, I guess. I haven't been throwing the casts out enough, though. What's the alternative? The mark, which would be good as well. Hunter's mark. Because it means that we start hitting crits a lot more easily, at least if there's more than one target. Because once we hit the 4% chance, we get a 34% chance on the next one. 35? No, 34. Unless it's more of a tutorial and a test of multiple typings. It's kind of like Vanguard's trading card game series. I haven't played much of those games, but yeah, it definitely felt like, you're right, it's mostly like a mechanics. There's just different mechanics that they set up, and it's just like kind of. I do think there were interesting mechanics, but there's a lot of like, because of the grafting, like the combining cards and the like doubling cards and stuff, because of like the and like assigning sigils and everything. There's definitely a lot of ways to just make things that blow stuff up. Like you get like a triple strike flyer that has a high power, and like that just wins you the game. Like one of my favorite runs. It was one of my favorites. But it was definitely very degenerate. It was where I just got, like, whatever it was. The one that you can use to summon stuff, to pick a thing out of your deck or whatever. Or to search your deck. I just had one of those, and I had a card that just, like, obliterates when it comes down. So it just, like, I play it and I win the round because it just instantly kills. It does, like, 12 damage first turn or something. I do think the scale system for like health was really neat and was a very interesting way to do health in the fights. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I need to push through this run. I don't know that I care about getting extra casts. The special's not really relevant. I guess I just take Hunter's Mark. It gets me more crits. That's probably fine. I mean, I'm not hitting crit that often, but when I do, it'll at least get me more. Can't take that. Someday I'll be able to take an Erebus Gate. This gets me 10 health versus a Palm. I think I might actually take the Palm. 50 health is probably, well, more health is always good when we're playing a build like this. So actually, I think I take the health. The more I think about it, especially because I have the value from the Aphrodite boon. Ow. That kills. Die. Okay, well.
Die by Baratha.
Alright, well, we're not getting plume value here, I don't think. Unless... No, there's another one, never mind. We're not getting plume value, it's too late, it's gone. Ran unkillable roach strat with wolf being power boosted and having mantis gods tried to, yeah, see, that's what it was. I had mantis gods. I gave triple strike to like a doubled whatever. There's like a 2 power flyer that I had doubled, so it had 4 power, and then I gave it the triple strike, so it was just 12 damage guaranteed. And then I was just playing, like, whatever it was, Mockingbird or whatever it is. Magpie, I think. That lets you, like, search up a card when you play it. And I went, free. Because it's just basically 2 of my cards become that card, right? Alright, Patroclus is great. We get Touch of Styx Dark here. Oh, it's very early, though. I mean, we're gonna take it. But it's very early, so I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way to the end.
I'd like to be alone.
It's worth a shot, though.
So you go on ahead.
Take the Touch of Styx. Okay, Touch of Styx Dark is especially helpful here on this low health build. This is not the end. I don't want to take the shop yet. More boons is good, too.
It's that big soul catcher again.
Just blast through, just blitz through. Ow. This is rough. There's just so many of them. They're all dead now. Okay, we get crits. Okay, we have marks out, so let's just keep targeting the marks so that we can keep passing the mark. Come on. Ah, bloom value gone. Oh, we were like 3 seconds late. A friend of mine went praising the ringworm strat, which he didn't know was a thing. I read about it afterwards. I didn't really know how it worked. But I kind of read some of that stuff after the fact. It's pretty interesting. I will say, there were a lot of interesting, like, secret card mechanics that, which, on one hand, is, like, kind of neat, because you, like, discover it as you play or whatever, and it's, like, flavorful. But on the other hand, it's kind of a pain, because, like, I wish it would just tell me up front what everything did. Like, there was, like, a lot of the rares do weird things that aren't really clear. Like, they just do secret things, right? There's, like, the tentacle stuff and, like, the bells and things, which, like, it doesn't really tell you. It just kind of happens. That was close. It was close, except I have Touch of Styx Dark along with Stubborn Defiance. So this is one of the perks I have managed to get to. Well, I have, like, all the perks at this point. But basically, each time, once per room, I restore health, and with this Touch of Styx Dark, I restore 80% of my health. So I actually basically have 2 life bars. So it was not actually that close. Oh, but close to the time? Yes, it was 3 seconds short, if that's what you meant. Then that was so sad. Still, it's same, but we still beat it with strats and brawn. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, you know, at the end of the day, that was one of the things, is it didn't feel that hard, but then when you realize that it's not really meant to be like a roguelike exactly, it's not really meant to be that hard.
We cannot even see it through a shroud of darkness there.
Because it's supposed to be, it's meant to be so that you can progress and complete runs.
So fear not, for we are patient here.
You know, as opposed to a lot of the other deck building roguelikes, which have like their various ascension modes that become very difficult the higher up you are. Alright, Divine Flourish. Nice. Failing Shot. That's okay. That's a good cast to take, actually, at this point. I think it's okay. I'm not using the special. I mean, this is a nice special, but I think I just take the Failing Shot. It's big damage on the cast. Another hammer. I gotta take it, even though Hermes is tempting. Hermes doesn't get me that much, though, for what I'm looking for. So I think I just take the hammer and hope I get something good. Alright, that was big. No, I gotta keep dashing through stuff for the extra rift damage value, too. I haven't been thinking about the fact that I have that. I need to be especially... Right, I might just take a dive here to try to get my value. Okay. Yep, there's my health back, 52. Okay, I got the Lambent Plume value too. Perfect. Let's see what this hammer gives us. Breaching Skewer doesn't really help. That's good. Massive Spin is good if we're going to keep throwing spins out to try to heal. Some roguelike deck builders' decisions, dissensions. Yeah, I mean, I don't exactly know. I haven't played Forward Escape Fold. I've seen it, but I haven't played that much of it. Or any of it. I haven't played it. I mean, I've seen a little bit, but I haven't even seen that much of it, and I haven't played it. I just call it Ascension because specifically Slay the Spire calls it Ascension, and that was like, as with most things in the genre, Slay the Spire is like the progenitor of a lot of that stuff. I mean, a lot of the other deck building roguelikes are great, and in some ways maybe improve in some regards on other stuff, but like, it's hard to beat Slay the Spire for me, man. It's just so good. It's addicting, but it's worse than Monster Train and RNG. Ah, I see. Right, massive spin is what we want here. Let's see how this looks.
Just right.
Okay. I mean, that does look bigger, although my brain has already forgotten how big it normally was, so it's hard to tell exactly. It's also not a huge difference, because it's not meant to be a huge difference. Where is that anyway? What was it? Tells me the percent, right? Massive spin. It just says larger area. Spin to win. Yup. Alright, we definitely take the heart here. We still get 3 health for every floor, though, which is pretty nice, actually. Okay, actually, my cast here is big. Got him. That's gotta be, yeah, gotta be Lambent Plume value.
Feeling stronger.
I think there was a money pot down here. There it is. Didn't miss it this time, like I usually do. We're still not at shop. Okay. Yeah, we take Artemis here. Try to get more crit value. Okay, I'll be honest, this big spin and deflect actually are making a big difference. Because this deflect hits so much, or this cast hits so much, and it hits so hard now. And the big spin is just a nice way to hit stuff and regain health at the same time. We're not getting Plume on this one. We do not have enough time. There goes the Plume. Ow! I got hit by that? I didn't think I was in range. Honestly, I think I'd take the dive here, right? So that I can get my health back, since I'm already too late for everything anyway. Let's go. Come on, one more. There you go. Stop that. Oh, come on. I mean, I could just farm health on this guy, right, in theory. Okay, he's dead. Whatever.
You found me, Artemis. Olympus, I accept this message.
Well, now I probably do take the support fire. Artemis 8 is nice, but I don't care about the deadly flourish, I don't think. This isn't a build where I'm hitting that often, so support fire is not that good. Man, they're giving us a lot of hearts, I have to admit. I really wish I could take this touch of sticks all the way through, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. I have to get it on like first try in sticks. Ooh, actually the arrows come out a lot when I hit with the spin attack because it hits repeatedly. I just keep throwing small spins. Ooh, I got another plume value. What is my plume up to? 16.5. You know what? That's pretty good. That's, if it ends there, I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't want it to end there. The arrows just make you think of the missile attack on Engie from Risk of Rain 2. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played Risk of Rain 2. I played a little bit of Risk of Rain 1, but I just didn't get into it. And then Risk of Rain 2 I just never really played. Even though I know it's like pretty different, but I just never got around to it. This looks like final shop, so I think I take this shop. I can never remember the exact numbers. But yeah, it is. Okay. Athena boon.
Thank you, mate.
Blinding flash. Athena's aid. I don't know that I care about any of this. Do I re-roll it though? Is there anything I'm looking for in particular? It would be nice to get up to Divine Protection, to be honest. That would be pretty sick. But it requires a lot. It requires me to get Brilliant Riposte, which is a reason to take Blinding Flash. But I still need to hit 2 more and get lucky. You just like being unkillable unless you're dumb. I mean, yeah, it's definitely fun to always just be able to be unkillable. It's always a fun build in any kind of game. To just not have to worry about stuff. I guess I take Blinding Flash. I'm not expecting to hit the backstab that often, but it's something. And I am deflecting a decent amount. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I take the heart too.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
We have enough to buy some stuff in sticks. Alright, Theseus fight could be sketchy. Could be sketchy. My build is not really set up that well for Theseus and Asterius. But we'll see how it goes.
You know, Hellspawn, I have been thinking
Hellspawn. He switched from Blackguard to Hellspawn.
Declaration I must make. I shall hear no more of your silver-tongued lies. You come here and we fight, and that is all.
Wouldn't Athena's aid be relatively the same with less work? As what? As the one that the barrier? No, Athena's aid is a call, which so the calls are charge up, they build up, there's a bar at the bottom left that builds up, and you can use them when they meet a certain threshold, and it just gives you like 1.6 seconds of interval, basically, which is fine, that's not bad, but I'd rather have a call that is helping me with damage generally, because otherwise the Brilliant Prost is just mostly reactive, or like expecting to get hit. Not even reactive, it's like, has to be preemptive. So like a summon, yeah, it's more like a, yeah, you just have to activate it. Come here, yeah.
What are you even talking about? I barely get a word in edgewise, much less Asterius over there. You know what? Fine. I've had it with you anyway.
Oh, there's the Blackguard.
Now come, Asterius. Let's shut this blackguard up.
Blackguard. Shut him down. Remember to go for the crits to get the marks also. Need to alternate hits for the crit marks. Oh man, I already hit my Death Defy. This is not great. I don't know. I might be dying into anything here. I gotta play more carefully. Ow, that was bad. Come on! Problem is, the charge is just so slow on the heal. And my health is so low because of the Guan Yu aspect. I need to just be alternating crits. Oh, we're going into phase 2 of Theseus already. That's sketchy. Okay, Dionysus is maybe okay. Oh, I almost got hit there. That would have been bad. That would have been it. I'm 1 HP. My streak! Oh my goodness, that build, I couldn't get the boons I needed. Oh, my streak ends at 9. No double-digit streak.
I got the horns.
I played that too fast and loose at the first part of the fight. That was bad. I got very sloppy in the first half. I cleaned it up a little bit, but it was too late. Too little, too late. Sadness, yeah. Well, I mean, that means we have time for one more run today, at least.
Wow, I can't believe you took on the Minotaur. No way! No wonder you're back here. Everyone knows that he's unstoppable, especially me. Hey, next you run into him, could you get his autograph for me?
Dang.
No.
Oh man, my streak. All right. Well,
you have to tell me more about this pact you signed, Achilles. You and Patroclus. So you're doomed to never be together then.
You must safeguard the details of it, lad. Although it's not as bad as you make out. I ensure Patroclus is provided for. We wouldn't have been together anyway. Initially, he wasn't sent into Elysium, you see.
There has to be a way for me to make this right. Not just for him, for you.
You've other pressing matters to attend to, lad. And Patroclus and I have ample time to wait this out. I know you mean well, but do not discuss this matter with your father now. I fear that it could make things worse. Do you understand?
I do, I think.
Does it reset? So there's a bunch of stuff that I start with, or that I basically anything I picked up in the run is reset. Yeah. But there are a bunch of perks. There's basically a bunch of upgrades that you can get between runs, and those you keep. And those are actually very strong, and I have them like all because this is all epilogue stuff, by the way. I've already beaten the story. Well, there's epilogue story that I'm working on now. There is more story, but I've beaten the main story.
Hey, Orpheus, you know I've just been messing with you with those Dionysus tales and all that. Just trying to liven things up for us, mate.
He's gonna be like, what? I don't wonder what his reaction would be. Is he gonna be surprised, or is he gonna be like, yeah, I knew?
Oh, Zagreus, there isn't need for such humility.
No, he doesn't even believe it.
As great and numerous as yours. It is an honor to have heard such deeds firsthand.
I was kidding. Seriously.
I was kidding. Seriously.
I don't suppose the name Skelly happens to mean anything to you, does it, Nyx?
He's definitely a servant of Hermes, is what we've deduced, right?
It means nothing to me at all, my child. Though, why do you invoke such names within this house? Who is this Skelly, and what do you presume is the connection that exists?
It's definitely Hermes.
Oh, well, essentially, he's an animated skeleton who shows up just outside my bedchambers and lets me practice with my weapons on him. I sort of figured that you put him up to it. So, it wasn't you.
Achilles moved throughout these chambers under my own shroud, if you must know. And thus you have in your possession the infernal arms. But I have not exerted further influence than that. Is this skeleton to be trusted, then?
I think so. I don't know. He seems alright.
He seems alright. Alright, you have nothing to say to me right now. Fair enough. Oh, you don't have anything to say either, because I don't got no fish.
Give me the best deal you've got.
Ooh, 25 for 3 keys. That's a good deal. I'll take that deal.
Extra keys.
I should probably buy some more nectar while I'm here. I don't need the keys.
Just what I was looking for.
Alright, let's just...
More keys for me. I could use that.
Alright, whatever. That's some nectar for the next few runs.
Should check the garden.
Should check the garden? Oh, that's where they are. Eavesdropping time.
Oh, come on, Hades. Mortals are much more resilient than that. What, do you think they'll show up at your gates here all at once? They have our family looking out for them.
That is what I'm afraid of. Do you truly believe my brothers and the rest shall take the sort of care of them while they draw breath, as we do here after they have expired?
He seems alright. I mean, he lets me bully him with sharp weapons day in and out. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That is like... In fact, he seems to like it, to be honest.
It's true we have to look out for them indefinitely, while Olympus need only look out for them for a little while. But our relatives are always watching from their mountain. And if they do turn a blind eye once in a while, mortals
from their
their
ivory tower, their ivory mountain.
But they are never satisfied, always begging us to provide more and more.
They like us, Hades. They praise us, tell one another about us. What do you expect? Would you rather they forgot about us?
No. No, I suppose not. But they need us.
Well, we need them.
know what that conversation was about. Alright, well, we're going to keep trying to build bonds with other families. So here's the mirror. This is where you get all the perks that you can buy, which I can't buy anything at the moment, but you can see I have them mostly maxed.
Boyo.
Scaly. Do you have anything to say?
Me to
nope. Okay. We got glove. Okay. Well, don't have the new aspect for glove even. So let's put some levels in the one that we want to actually use, which I guess is magnetic cutter. Or I could build up the default aspect and just start building dodge chance. Ooh, that could be fun. Especially if I keep plume for another run. I could really build dodge that way. That might be the move. Because I did get 10 Titan's Blood out of that prophecy earlier. So I could put a couple levels in this. Magnet cutter is okay. I don't like this aspect, so I don't know that I'm really going to level it very high anytime soon. Dodge chance means potentially less damage. Yeah, on average it means the percent less damage. So the expected value, of course, right, is if you have 5% dodge chance, you take on an expected 5% less damage, which is decent. But of course, the key is when you start getting to really high numbers is when it gets really valuable. So the plume will get me to around 15 or 20 or so. So if I can get up to, like, you know, 25, 30% dodge chance, like, that's a huge difference. Because that's just, like, on any damage as well. The problem is Lambent Plume on its own only gets, like, 15 or so, which is not bad. That's, like, a decent reduction. But it's, you know, it's not going to save me from everything. Similarly with this, I don't know what level this gets up to, but I could start pushing it. The other one would be Aspect of Talos, which just gets me more bonus damage, which could be nice. I'm not going to do this, and I don't know what this aspect is yet, so I guess we'll level this.
My aspect of Malphon.
Oh, it only goes to 8, level 2. Okay.
Malphon, awaken.
And these only cost 1 each. This doesn't seem that bad. Let's get to 10.
Remember your past.
I wonder, it probably caps at 5 or 6 if I had to guess. Maybe 5, 2 more levels. I got so much free Titan's Blood, but I don't want to spend all of it. 10 is a good amount, I think. We'll run with that. We'll go for this and see how it goes. And we'll keep Lambent Plume. 15 encounters. We might get it to 1.2% within this run. I think we will. Fortunately, we don't have it to start with. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, this is just standard Rising Cutter. It's 5-hit combo, right? We don't have the magnetic cutter, so we can't pull. Gotta remember that. Just a combo ender. What are we on? Heat 3? Heat 3, alright. Let's hope that this works out. I'm not as bad with this as I am with bow.
How many times must I explain this, boy? Each pact of punishment needs to be properly signed and sealed and filed.
Did I go over? What is he? Why is he? I don't think so. I think I'm fine.
Not even the Pact of Punishment can stop me.
Ares again to start. I don't want Doom. Okay, Doom on the special could be okay. I don't want Doom on the attack. Blade Rifts are eh. Yeah, Ares, you're God of War. You know all the weapons. We know.
So many weapons are so indirect, I think.
That's true.
Malphon, you were about as close to the destruction as can be.
That's true, and it's one of the most annoying things about it, to be honest. Oh my goodness! Could you give me? This is literally the opposite. This is all 3 of the ones that I didn't want. I'm reroll turn 1. Is that really where I'm at?
What else?
Okay, Curse of Pain is good. That's what we want. I mean, Epic Slicing Shot could have been okay. Curse of Pain is at least something. Alright, Key gets me another reroll. At least. Yeah, 'cause the Doom hits while I'm doing the other stuff, so. We're gonna get a bunch of free Lambent Plume triggers right off the bat, so that's good. We'll definitely take this now, for sure.
We have it.
See what chaos we get. the rhythm, but aren't you chaos? Don't you want there to be no particular rhythm? Missile shots. Extra money. This is epic. At 65 is a lot, but at the same time, our money is so devalued. I don't think it's worth it. Roiling ambush. 115, like double damage from behind is good. I gotta make sure I hit from behind, which with the gloves is actually very doable. If there's a weapon that I'm gonna be able to like deliberately aim for the back, the gloves is it. So I guess I go with it. The cast is probably not as important. I gotta remember to throw the cast first, but it's not as big a deal. 70% extra enemies is a lot. Hopefully I can clear the rooms fast enough still. Okay, Artemis Boon is good. We're dead. Good, let's go. I was too slow, are you for real? I went as fast as I could in that room. It's just the 70% extra. Oh man, 70% extra is really gonna cost me the lambent plume in each of these rooms. But so it goes.
My Lady Artemis, your favor's been invaluable to me. No finer huntress ever walked the surface of the earth or underneath.
You're being very nice to me, and that makes me suspicious, understand? So, you want more of that? You keep this up.
Artemis is so awkward, and it's so funny. It's so funny every time.
Hey, Zagreus, that nectar you sent? Callisto and the nymphs and I, we popped it open.
What, you mean like 30 seconds ago?
It was really good.
Kinda hot.
Frolicking about, so thanks.
I mean, hey, fair enough. I will neither confirm nor deny my whether or not I feel that same way. I mean, you know, look. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, let's see. Crit on attack is good. Oh, I always end up taking pressure points, especially when it's epic. I don't want to replace the curse. This curse is fine for this. You're already judging. Shh, it's okay. Don't think about it too hard. I hit the crit on the attack is probably good. I wish it was higher rarity so I'd be getting more damage out of it. I mean, to be honest, the Doom is not that big of a damage bonus on the special. It's just 60 damage, which is not that much. But I guess it's still better than a 58% increase, although 20% chance to crit might put it over, but I'm not replacing it because then I'm losing the value off that boon. 4% chance to crit on everything is always fun, but it's just like so small, it's not really consistent. This is at least consistent bonus damage. The question is, do I take it? It's only 15% and only a 20%. I mean, that's going to be true regardless. The part that I wish was higher was the actual attack damage increase, but even at rare, I think it only goes up to like 40. So I guess it's not going to be that much better. So if I'm wanting the crits, that's fine. I am using normal attacks a lot. It's probably worth it. You know, if most of my attacks are coming from normal attacks, then the crit chance here, if it goes from 4 to 15. This lets me crit on other stuff, which is nice, but if I'm not using other stuff that often, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm using a special every 6th hit or whatever. But it's not going to crit enough to be worth it, I don't think. You're going to say a consistent boost with chance is still better than flat chances. I mean, I agree. The thing is, though, right, like in some builds, if I'm not using my attack that often, so attack is specifically the normal attack. The special is a separate damage, a separate, like, category, and the projectile that I throw is a separate category. So if I'm not using the normal attack, right, then it becomes worth it to go for this, because then it's just extra crit chance on the things that I am using. But in this case, I am using the attack, so I think this is still worth it. And actually, the point I was making is if I can get other Artemis boons, I have a chance to re-roll this and get it at higher rarity, which means it's higher value. Epic rarity is the highest that you can roll, which is why this is valuable to take now, because if I roll this later, it'll probably be lower. Well, yes, it's reasonably likely to be lower rarity, in which case this is not as good. Like, if I take this now and then this later, versus taking this now and then rolling this at higher rarity later, that would be better, right? But you can't necessarily rely on that, right? You can't just count on that. Sometimes you just have to take what you need in the moment, which right now I do need the damage output now, just so I can get the lambent plume triggers. So, to that end, I think we just gotta take what we got. Oh, they're all grouped up. I got hit there. That doesn't matter. Just keep punching. Oh man, I'm getting absolutely beat up because there's just so many of them. Come on, come on. I just want to clear. Did I get it? Oh, I got it with like a half second left. I took 1,000,000 damage for it, but you know what? It's fine. It's just those enemies are so beefy that it's like I really just had to power through. And also floor 1, I'm not really that concerned with dying. Okay, we need to clear this real quick. Let's go. Okay, so like this, I should be able to take without damage. Come on, come on, clear. Go, go, go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I already missed it. Oh, there's the extra enemies are costing me these plume triggers. Okay, but it's ending this floor, so at least we'll be back in action. I missed like 3 triggers. Oh no, I got the last floor, so I missed 2 triggers because of it, which is annoying, but fine. Gotta be honest, outside the move types, it said a lot of words that you barely understood. Yeah, I think
probably won't miss a couple coins. There's
definitely a degree to which if you haven't played it that much, it can be overwhelming. I also tend to talk a lot. Like this is definitely one of the things I do, which is both a benefit and maybe sometimes overwhelming. Is I definitely tend to talk through my reasoning, and I talk a lot when I'm talking through it, and I just kind of rapid fire through it. Which, you know, maybe that's part of my appeal, but where's the next one? These rooms, the spawns are so slow. There's no way I can get it. Oh, that cleared it. I got it. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought there was going to be a third wave. I'm also getting bonus backstab damage. I got to remember to aim for the back. Double backstab. It's doubling the backstab damage. It's hot. Dionysus Boon. Ow. Okay, that clears that, so there's no point. Whatever, that's fine, you're dead. I keep taking bits of damage, which is annoying, but not the end of the world.
He's quite the chap. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. And now I'll give you this.
Thanks, Dionysus. Don't want that. Trippy shot. Oh, if we lose the cast sticking. Why he moves so much? He's like a mini boss. That's just like his mechanic, and it's annoying. Trippy shot might be okay. It staggers, which makes it easier for me to hit the back. But I think I just take Drunken Dash. Epic Drunken Dash is not bad. It's a bunch of extra damage. And I can still get the stick on the cast, which is a lot of extra damage. Yeah.
Time to
what do we get? Palm or Dionysus? I don't really care about leveling most of this, right? Yeah. Just take the Palm. How many more? We need another like 10 floor encounters to level up the feather again. Oh, I got grabbed. Okay, spawn in. Get him. Man, without the 70% extra spawns, the
Olympus, I accept this message.
plume is so much easier to hit. Positive outlook is eh. Trippy shot is good. Dionysus' aid is eh. I guess, I don't know. I don't know that I want the I'm so like having a cast that sticks because the 50% extra damage is so nice. But it is sometimes hard to target, especially when there's a lot of enemies. So maybe it's just not worth it. Maybe it is better to just have the trippy shot. It does do a huge chunk of damage. Especially if I can hit backstab with it, which I don't know that I can consistently do. But this gives me backstab if I can stagger them and get behind them. I don't know that that's worth it, though. I don't know. Maybe I just reroll this. See what I get.
Hey, got anything else?
Give it all. Let me die and learn. Yeah. Rerolled Epic Trippy Shot, which is, we rerolled two of the same things. Come on. Alright, Numbing Sensation. Epic Numbing Sensation, I guess, is fine. This just lets us slow them down, which makes backstabs easier. 30% speed reduction when they're poisoned is fine. It's not really that big a deal. It was Sisyphus. Okay, well, Sisyphus is whatever, but it's when we didn't have a choice, so I guess it's fine.
So all this time, Prince, when you were battling up to the surface and all that, you were searching for her, weren't you? The Queen?
You got me.
I was. Although, between us, sir, it's important that you keep that one a secret, please. Did you happen to meet her ever?
Well, just the one time, briefly, when your father decided to put me here. And you have my word, of course, about the surface stuff.
Thanks, Sisyphus. Alright, don't need healing. I mean, it's not like we couldn't use the healing, but I don't think it matters. Oh, is the darkness gonna give me? I don't think so. The 5 HP, I don't think so. There's no way. I'm tempted to find out. If it doesn't, money's definitely the right choice here. But if it does, darkness would be good. I think money's still probably the right choice for the run.
I got you covered, Prince.
Cheers, mate.
So long for now.
Health is kind of low, though. I do have to play a little more careful, but... Okay, well, we're not clearing this room in time. Okay, I just gotta go for the full combos. It's hard against armored enemies, though. Got the dodge, at least. No plume value. That's okay. I wasn't expecting it against armored blobs. Oh. Double boon or hammer. Oh, that's a hard choice. Do I care about these boons? Ares, not really. Dionysus, not really. These boon options I'm getting in these last runs are not great. I guess I just take the hammer. Hammer's probably better. Probably going to be more useful. I hope it will. It's hard to turn down a hammer. Hammer's always so fun to get. Ow. You know what? Specials just kill because of the doom, so I should just be taking these specials. I just should be specialing them all one by one. Okay, well. Man, we're not clearing in time. Alright, well. The armor just slows it down so much. Training Cutter is healing if I can kill a special. My special's not necessarily killing though, it's the Doom. Heavy Knuckle. Breaching Cross. Breaching Cross is just for armor. Armor is slowing me down. But is it slowing me down enough to be worth it? I do probably want to upgrade my attack in some way, because that's sort of what my... Oh, it's slow, though. 3-hit combo, is that worth it? I mean, it doesn't... If the overall damage is the same, the crit doesn't really make a difference, but... the reason I want to be hitting more than hitting rapidly. Maybe it's just arm. Maybe it's just breaching cross to break armor. I mean, draining cutter does let me heal if I can kill with special, which is kind of hard to do deliberately, especially because the doom is how it's killing a lot of the time. I don't have anything that's relying currently on me hitting 5-hit attack, so maybe heavy knuckle is fine. I wish I remembered the actual base damage it currently does, but I don't. I think it's like 25, but then 5 hits is 125, and then this is lower base damage if that's the case, which would be kind of unfortunate. Is it 20? Then it'd be base damage 100, in which case this would be an upgrade. Some healing is very strong, but it's just so hard to hit this consistently. It's just at most 2% per enemy. I don't think that's worth it. It's so small. I've taken it before and it never pays off. It's like heavy knuckle. Alright, it's still fast, relatively fast. Okay, this is shop. This is the final shop for the floor.
Charon's shop. I'll take this one.
Well, different league is at least good with fists. I still don't like crush shot. It was good on the bow for sure, on that bow run. But in general, I don't think it's necessarily that good. Wave of Despair is also eh. Different league is fine. We're gonna be playing close range, so at least it's good in that sense. 8% increase on attack damage versus an extra 8 damage per poison tick, or per poison stack. Extra damage on the poison stacks is good because we are getting a lot of poison damage. But I kind of want to just take this. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to do the exact numbers on this situation.
I bet it's Meg again.
It is.
What do you know?
What a call.
You look like you had trouble getting to me, Zagreus.
Why? Because I'm at below half health?
Directions on the way.
Wow, way to call me out for my low health.
You sound like Hypnos. He's getting to you, isn't he? Isn't he?
Oops.
You shut your mouth right now with it. Come die.
That's phase 1. Ow! Oh, so laggy. Dang it, my perfect run. It's a 3-hit combo. Gotta remember it's a 3-hit combo. Oh, trap! Alright, you're dead. Bye-bye. Want to be in charge of bad decisions? I don't know what you mean by that, but it's just concerning. Alright, time to gain a tiny bit of health off this fountain. We're so low. I probably should have just taken the Stubborn Defiance hit. But oh well. Here we are. What am I at? 7.7? This Lambent Bloom is not paying off this run. I mean, my dodge chance is up to 18 off of it, but I really need to clear these next few rooms.
Up we go then. No, thank you.
I really need to get a few more plume triggers. I'm like too short of where I expected to be, which is about, I expected to be at 10 at the end of that floor. But unfortunately, the Chaos Boon cost me there. Alright. Okay, this is fairly small. Oh boy. Good. Okay, we hit pretty hard, especially because of the crits. Hermes or a Palm? We don't have Hermes yet, right? Okay, Hermes gets us the damage buff, plus we could use a Hermes boon. Hitting faster would be very nice right about now.
Onward.
Honestly, any sort of speed would be very nice right about now.
More Inferno bombers.
Backstab damage. I gotta be remembering that. That's what's gonna help me a lot too.
Going to do the talking soon. Hello, Hermes.
More Cult of the Lamb, finish Legends of Arceus, Slay the Spire, start Solstice 2 art. Oh man, this is too hard. I mean, it'd probably be if I were making this decision. Well, I've already finished Legends of Arceus, and I've already finished Cult of the Lamb. So if I were literally in your shoes, it would be, well, probably art, to be honest. I'm very behind on some of the art that I need to be doing, so which is unfortunate. But so that's probably what I would be doing. But I also love Slay the Spire, so it'd be probably one of those two. Realistically, in all my free time, I just work on art because I have to work on pages, and I'm very behind on pages, and unfortunately, as I've mentioned, I think I'm gonna have to delay my schedule slightly. But so it goes.
Happy for your boss, and I think you know what's inside. Well, maybe not exactly, but just pick something, will you?
Put me so weird. Hyper Sprint. Oh, greatest route. A rare. Oh, am I gonna end up on another dash run? I don't even. Oh, I have Poison Dash. That doesn't work as well. You know, I have free time, so you feel that. Yep, exactly. Like, between streaming, work, like literally, and like, between streaming and work, like, literally all my free time just goes to working on Silverwing Journals, which, for anyone who doesn't know, Silverwing Journals is my webcomic. You can go to silverwingjournals.com or find it linked down below. You should check it out. I'm very happy, proud of it, and enjoying working on it and excited about it. But it is a lot of work, especially because I'm pretty mediocre as an artist, so it takes me so long to make a page. Hence why I've fallen behind, and I'm gonna have to change my schedule slightly. But you know, it's still fun to do. You know, I spend a little bit of time playing games with my friends or whatever, but then, like, that's about it. I literally don't play single-player games outside of stream because I don't have time. 4 dashes is nice. Hyper Sprint is in this case. Quick recovery could be okay. 50% is nice. Streaming, friends, botting for friends. Time's hard to come by. Yep. Yeah, it's just... I wish I had so much more time, but what do we got here? Gems, not worth it. Alright. I really want to keep hitting these plume triggers, but it's costing me so much health to keep grabbing them. But I guess it's fine. Where are you? Oh, there you are. That hit me? Ow. Well, I'm getting the triggers, but I'm still taking damage every time. This is not, it's not great. It is not great. Oh, do I really spend money on a heal here? I don't think so. 30% healing? No. It'll be okay. I have 4 dashes now. I gotta remember, I got 4 freaking dashes. 4 dashes. I do not have money for a shop. HPQC anxiety. It's fine. It is kind of annoyingly low, but I have Stubborn Defiance to keep me up a little bit. In every room. Oh, there's 2. Okay, not enough money for a shop, so we'll take Artemis. I mean, Artemis. Aphrodite. Start clear this room quickly. Oh boy, Hydra. Gordon room. That's good. Can you please get back in range? I swear, you're the actual worst. Please get in range. Okay. I'm dead. I'm gonna... Okay, Stubborn Defiance is true. Alright, I've already lost my Lambent Bloom, so it's fine. I don't need to play so quick. I can get you low, and then trigger the Stubborn Defiance. Can you please... Why in the world are you a million miles away? I hate you so much. Okay, that's fine. There we go, that's fine. Annoying. Oh, ranked it up at least. It's at 1.2 now. Okay, so we're 1% short of where we would have been if it was leveled up to begin with. That's fine though. It's not. It's nothing horrible.
I'm always here, or close enough, to help you through whatever troubles you may face, my little goodling. So do not hesitate to call upon me,
Honestly, I think I should just start giving nectar on every run to every Olympian I meet. Because I think I have enough gems that I could just basically buy it up every time. Aphrodite's 8 is good damage. I think I might just take that. I still don't like Crush Shot. Dying Lament is okay, but not great against bosses. Aphrodite's 8 is good against bosses.
I feel fabulous.
Fabulous? That is my simple request. All things fabulous. Bigger and better is best. Okay, Dionysus Room. Let's try not to die, or let's try not to trigger Stubborn Defiance again. Let's try to just keep our health high. Okay, there's Stubborn Defiance instantly. Okay, we can't worry about Plume then for some of these rooms. Like, this is just too sketchy. These bombs are so annoying. I keep getting hit by the bombs they drop at death. I might die here if I'm not careful. You're dead. Just go for poison kills. Bloom's out. Oh, I'm so low. I gotta get out of this room and then trigger Stubborn Defiance on the next room just to get my health back up. Freaking lava. That's it. Run's dead. Ugh, it's too careless. I keep getting bad boon drops. It's just not helping. I mean, I could complain about boons all day. Honestly, those boons, I could make them work, but... Wow, 9-run win streak and then I would 2 death streak. Maybe I'll start a 9 death streak. Unfortunate, but yeah, like I think it's you can make those runs work with the boons that I had. Like the boons I was getting near the end weren't so bad, but it's just like the setup I had was just like the fists you have to get in close for so much damage. I think it was wrong. The Lambent Plume is not helping. I think that's the problem. Is the Lambent Plume was not a good choice because to kill fights quickly with the Plume, you have to get in close range, and you just kind of have to eat damage. I was really just hoping to stack enough dodge that it would be worth it, but it was not able to build fast enough. I needed some other method of gaining dodge too. I needed to find Hermes to give me extra dodge chance. If I had found that, it could have been pretty solid actually, but anyway, let's just talk to everyone. We'll clear this out, and that's going to be it for today, I think.
The kind of battle hunger I'd not felt before. To think the empty hand could have as much destructive force as any weapon.
The empty hand has more destructive force than any weapon, lad. It is the only weapon that can wield all others.
Okay, I mean,
that's... all others are nearly powerless.
But then it's not an empty hand anymore, right?
Use them with care. Don't lose your head out there.
Sadness, bad RNG is bad. Yeah, like I said, I think I could have made it work. I just... my mindset for how I was trying to play it was wrong for the boons I was getting. I should have stopped worrying about the Lambent Plume, and I should have just started focusing on the boons I was getting. But I was too stuck in the wrong mindset, so I ate way too much damage that I shouldn't have been taking.
Thank you.
Oh, Cerberus. Doubtless you deserve the biggest thanks that this house still stands, don't you?
Didn't I already get this dialogue? Maybe
Did
not.
you enjoy the treat I brought you from the surface?
Good boy.
The surface treat devouring hound
Surface treat devour.
provides the queen a most decidedly
good
affirmative
boy.
response.
I thought you might. You wouldn't know it wasn't made of meat, I'll bet. I'll see if we can grow you plenty more.
She grew it in her garden then, I guess.
I understand you have attempted to persuade our court musician to resume his craft. That is among the relatively difficult tasks to which you have applied yourself of late.
I can't be completely sure, but what you said just now, I think contains some of the component pieces of a compliment?
I'm certain that your boasts and twists of words shall soon inspire him to greater acts of compositional superiority one of these days or nights.
You know, maybe someday.
Your methods didn't seem to do the trick.
Dang, roast him. Hey, Orpheus.
You know, sometimes I worry
my heart
that
is
you're
yours.
taking my tall tales rather seriously. You're not really going about and telling everyone
Oh,
stuff,
no.
Come now, my friend. I know this is a test of faith. Of course I am committed to the spread of such heroic deeds as yours. And I do so enjoy getting to hear them first.
Oh boy, Zagreus, look what you've done.
What have I done?
Yeah. Man, I say the same thing to Zagreus so often.
Something smells
no
good.
fish.
What's new?
A nectar for 50 darkness? No way. I don't think so.
You have fulfilled already many prophecies envisioned by my daughter's child. Although perhaps inevitable, I find it impressive nonetheless.
Thank you, Nyx. Though they're just minor prophecies, right? The kind that won't necessarily come to pass unless spelled out and coupled with a decent reward to make it worth my while. Not even the Fates are above greasing the wheels of progress then.
The Fates have perfect knowledge of exactly what is necessary for the future they have woven to someday come to pass. We each are instrumental to their ultimate design. Some more than others, it would seem, of course.
Some more than others, yes.
Oh, hey, Dusa.
Oh, no, I just forgot something. I have to go.
Okay, see ya. Alright.
Let's have a look at the old fated list.
I guess, yeah, that's going to do it for today. We'll see what this next run's going to look like. Get a sneak preview. Another spear run. Okay, I actually like the spear, but
you were bound to
aspect of Guan Yu is, I think, too difficult for me. It just does not play well, although I need it for the prophecy. I could level up the base one, just increase damage, range, and speed. Punishing Sweep is nice. How much does it increase? Up to 10. Special damage, range, and speed. Oh, but it's only for the special, which I don't use, so never mind. I mean, I don't use it enough, probably. I could just go with the aspect of Hades, probably. 60% bonus damage on the sweep? I mean, that's pretty hefty. Oh, it's less health reduction is the levels. I mean, that's neat, too. No, we'll level that up one, and we'll just take it with us. Up to 90 could go. Alright.
Looking good.
So yeah, that's going to do it. Oh, wait, what do I want?
Keepsakes hold
Okay,
power.
we've fully leveled this up, and I don't want it here, I don't think. So let's switch back to something a little more useful. We'll start off with a boon one. What boon do we want on Spear? Knockback's probably not going to help. Aphrodite does get us a lot of extra damage. Crit could be okay. Doom I don't think I care about. I do need to meet her just to like progress the story, I think, so I could just take her. Chill is not necessarily that valuable on Spear. Poison could be okay. Maybe I just go for the crits again. I don't know if that's necessarily right either. Dash Strike could be... The Dash Strike could be okay with it. Knockback on the special could be okay, I suppose. I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm on the punishing sweep one too, though, so that has something to keep in mind. So maybe extra damage is just the way to go. Like, maybe I just take Aphrodite to try to get the extra damage. And then with Punishing Sweep and the extra damage, it'd be a decent chunk. Yeah, we can go for that.
Should help.
But yeah, so that's going to do it for today. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out. So as always, run through everything. As mentioned, if you haven't, or if you are, you should definitely go check out Silverwing Journals, my webcomic. So you find it links down below, or go to silverwingjournals.com. I also post the pages on Twitter, though there's more information on the site, so I recommend checking it there. But I post the pages on Twitter when they go up. So that's, as well as notifications when I go live on stream, which is every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I post the schedule for the week on Sundays, so you can know what games I'm going to be playing for that week. So all that's on Twitter, at CamillionT. Find that linked down below. For archives of the stream, the past 2 weeks are kept on Twitch. Any archives I have older than that, which is about the past year at this point, you can find those on YouTube, which you'll find linked down below. As for the schedule for this coming week, I think Monday will probably be more Hades. If I find another game that I've been wanting to play, I've been seeing a few games that I think might play, but I'll decide by Sunday by the time I post the schedule. So if it's not, it might be something else, but otherwise I think I'll be playing Hades on Monday as well. Wednesday will be Elden Ring, of course. We've been playing that every Wednesday for a while now, and then Friday, a week from today, we'll be back to some more Hades, I believe. Same as I was mentioning earlier. I'm sure one of those days of the week will be Hades, Monday or Friday, and the other will probably, but we'll see. And as I've been kind of mentioning, so normally pages for Silverwing Journals go up every Saturday, but I think I may have to switch my schedule, slow down the schedule to every other Saturday for a bit, because I just am too slow and not good enough to keep up. Hopefully I can manage this, although I'm already kind of behind even for that other schedule, but I think I should be okay. I don't know, we'll see. It's just like, I just don't have enough time, unfortunately. I wish I had more time, but not much you can do, so I have no choice but to change my schedule slightly, and maybe I'll be able to, eventually as I, get really used to it, I may be able to bring this pace back up, but for now, it'll probably be every other week, so no page on Saturday, no page tomorrow, that is, but a week from tomorrow, I expect I will be able to have another page. Don't overwork yourself. Yeah, I mean, I'm good at dealing with that, so I'm not usually concerned with overworking myself. As someone who really likes to stick to schedules, like, it's something I really value and is really important to me in general, it sucks to have to alter a schedule, but, I'm good at pacing myself and knowing my limits, so, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So, no page on Saturday, page week from tomorrow, hopefully, but we'll see. And in any case, that's going to do it. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your morning, rest of your evening. I hope you had a good time. I did. So until next time, see ya.